everybody. Welcome back to Starlost Stormridden. I'm Cryolane. I'm your GM. And this is the party! Wow! We're all in various new... Breathe, Crow!
There's a deep breath!
Okay, I did...
Never said
I
breathe
didn't say
out.
hold it, to be fair. Alright, there you go. So... Sorry, that just got me so much. I don't know why.
My face got so red.
It really did. I'm glad you're breathing now. It has been a hot minute for us behind the scenes since we last played Starlost, so we're all very excited to get back to it, I'm sure. Thank you all for watching and listening and enjoying Starlost. If you guys want to support us, check out the Discord, check out our Ko-fi. If you haven't checked out the other campaign, Starlost Seas, and you want to watch more Starlost, you can go do that. Or there's plenty of other one-shots and stuff on our channel, our various forms of places where you listen to us. But right now, I think it's time that we get back to the matter at hand. Don't you all agree? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Last time on Starlost Stormridden, you guys had just returned back to the city of Cloudbreach and returned to the Airsat Institute, where you began to fill William Black in on all of the various events of your time being gone. Primarily on your encounters with Ariakata and your discovery of Phoebe and her hex gun. As you guys talked a little bit more about information of the gun, it sparked something in William Black that made him think of the concept of tulpas, which he revealed to all of you. Essentially, that it is a concept that is given mortal form, either via magic or some form of belief, and that he wonders if, as her gun has implied multiple times, it is in fact just a mortal manifestation of the concept of nothing. And if so, that means whatever power it might wield could be immense. But still limited to some extent. You guys do a little bit of testing on the gun, and thanks to some trickery by Bella, reveal that Phoebe can in fact still summon it, even when it's under the effects of anti-magic. Which does imply it is a notably strong piece of magic in and of itself, or entity in and of itself. As it can seemingly circumvent otherwise known rules of magic. You guys decide to split up as you finish talking with William Black and head to various destinations throughout the city. Runava and Bella head with Phoebe to the Apropos Tower, where they know Lance is currently waiting, and where Bella hopes to talk to Delgado. Phoebe wants to see her old Stormridden friend Otto. You guys all arrive where Lance fills you in on some information he's discovered regarding basilisks, as you had him look into it in Arunde. It seems that after he narrowed it down from small basilisks and similar creatures, that the Institute did in fact do a lot of research into them, as a lot of local Yavalis legends talk about a giant serpent with stone eyes. Seemingly off somewhere to the north. Further north than both the desert and the lakes of May, as Yavalis to the south didn't have the same legends. Which seems to imply that north of the desert, in a region you guys haven't encountered yet, might be the site of this arch basilisk. and that maybe in a number of weeks to months, once the Tide Striker situation has been handled and you guys begin developing your way into the Echo Crowns, you guys might be able to sneak away from that mission to go investigate signs of basilisks and potentially even look into one of Runava's headpieces that's also up north there someplace. While you guys were in the tower doing that first little section, at the same time, Etalon and Selik headed off to your guys' house, having a conversation along the way about struggling. About food, being alive, what Etalon can feel and can't feel, various worries that Selig has. Something so cooked. Jesus. As that's happening, Ritz stays at the Airsat Institute to go talk to Arlashna. And they have conversations about free will and deities. They discuss the School of High Magic because Ritz was kicked out of there. And he asks if there's anyone who can give him any direction. She responds that if he wants direction on who to be and what to be, then at the end of the day, he's whoever he chooses to be. So he can choose to be something new. She then implies that he should sleep, actually sleep, and not do, in her own words, whatever it is that Ritz does. And Alina, quote-unquote, the archmage from the country of Yubua, who is actually another person in disguise, an alchemist, offers a potion to Ritz that will promptly knock him out straight away, as well as numerous other side effects he does not know of yet, which, knowing the way she's pranked you all previously, could turn out to be all sorts of interesting things. Vane heads off to Nearly's in the meantime. They talk various things about the newspaper and how their sources may have narrowed down who the traitor that let the Tide Strikers' forces into the Apropos Tower might be. And the two of them head into the back to have a conversation. While back at the Apropos Tower, Bella has a chit-chat with Delgado, and essentially asks him if possible for them to fight Nash, if possible to encounter him and beat him. Should they bring him in alive or should they kill him? And Delgado affirms that even though Nash is his brother, if they have the chance to kill him, all of you should put him down like a dog, because he would not hesitate to do the same thing for you. And as you guys say your goodbyes to Phoebe, who heads off with Otto to go begin her definitely warranted curfew that has been in place as she is grounded for several weeks. Ritz, walking through town, bumps into a girl who exclaims that she's a fan. The two of them talk, and he gives her his autograph. And he reveals that the place where you guys hang out the most is Nearly's. And all excited, she says she might come by some other point, and leaves just as Ritz bumps into Runava, and the two begin talking and walking home. Runava's going off to restaurants? Yes. And as Ritz summons Broth back after his unfortunate demise, I don't know which one it was at this point. There are so many of them. Ritz processed the fact that he didn't ask that girl her name. And that's where we ended our last session of Stormridden, and we are going to pick back up in the back of Nearly's, in the back of the Nearly Gone Inn. Vane, you have seen the cellar once or twice when talking with Nearly. You've never properly gone down into it. You've gone into his back room. You've also seen the cellar from the exterior doors when a giant snake jumped out of it and almost killed you. But this is the first time you're down here properly. And once you come down here, the first thing you notice is that all of the noise of the inn above is muffled so quickly. And at first you think it might be the case of some kind of magic. But as you look around, you realize it is genuinely just so insulated in here. The walls are packed with straw and canvas, and the ceiling is too. This place looks like a bomb could hit the inn above and destroy it, and the cellar would be fine. Like, it is layers of padding and metal struts and straps and wood. And as much as it looks and feels like a World War II bunker, it is just full of cases of food and barrels of alcohol in all directions and a couple of crates of supplies. It is, by all accounts and sights, a completely normal cellar for an inn. Except, Vane, with your passive investigation, as well as your familiarity with it, you are able, quickly walking through these sort of shelves and things, to find several points where, as things align, you see those 3 sharp shapes indicating that this is a safe house of your group. And so, as the cellar door is properly closed and latched above you, Nearly just steps on down. It is just tall enough down here for him to stand up perfectly straight, and his hair like grazes the top of the ceiling every now and then in parts where the struts are kind of low.
He's fucking massive too.
He's very tall. The ceiling, they're good height ceilings for you.
I was gonna
for
say,
him,
I got like several feet of clearance.
Oh yeah, you're good. You might not be able to reach and touch the ceiling. Nearly just kind of does a little stretch and just.
I have to unpack a crate of cheese if you'd like to help me with that actually while we talk about this.
You know me. Always do best when I've got something else to do while I'm talking.
Right. So, first things first, before we get into any of the rigmarole of what's happened here and what information I've learned, how are our little unlicensed upgrades working?
Vane kind of has a moment to where like he goes to answer instinctually of just like, oh, it's fine. And then he thinks about it for a second. Like it catches on him and he's like, fine. Except and it kind of like kicks out the cloak a little bit, and like some of the static from the lightning kind of kicks off, retaining energy that I didn't before.
Okay, so
Now look, I don't know entirely how your whole core shtick works. I only have access to a very limited amount of information. So when you asked me to give you a little upgrade under the books, I did the best that I could. However, if I accidentally turned you into a magical battery, that is potentially bad.
Depending on your definition, Neely, I think I might have already been one.
Well, that's true. But I mean a battery that might be overcharging and potentially about to explode.
Not that I think that's going to happen to you. I just am not a doctor
That is true.
or a wizard.
But I mean, worst case, I threw up lightning. Felt great.
That's 2 sentences that shouldn't be aligned.
It was like having the worst hangover ever, and then feeling like it's just gone all at once.
That is 2 sentences that should align more often. That would be great. Look, generally speaking, the higher ups don't like when those of us who are not properly instructed and included in these sorts of experiments get handsy with the results. So me intentionally messing with you as a result to give you little upgrades and little adjustments you want probably would get me in hot water.
That's why you didn't help. You just made sure I didn't die. You didn't know what I was doing here.
Perfect. That's exactly the mentality you should have. Wonderful. Let's not talk about any of the other stuff. So,
you first or I? You first or I?
Before we start again, if you keep building up energy, we should really get the doctor to look into it.
Yeah. On the bright side, I did find out we were right. I can pull it healing like it's nobody's business now.
That's good. That's a good adjustment. That's a good tweak. That might help you not die, which is kind of good for business. Also, you're a significant fucking investment. So, like, if you died, I'm pretty sure I'd have to send lots of people to get your corpse. Frankly, I don't know if I can do that against the Tide Striker right now. So, like,
yeah, about that.
Okay, is this where you go?
I think it might be my turn because like he has that moment where again he goes to start a sentence and then he like looks at Nearly and just goes, Nearly, you've been my handler for a couple months now.
Worst months of my life. Go on.
That's actually a good start because at the very least it means that you're going to be a little more honest with me. Why do I know where Elysium is? Or what it looks like?
What?
Selic's been eating my dreams.
Knew about that.
And when he ate it, he kind of regurgitated it into his own brain.
That's not how Dampiers
saw
work.
Elysium.
Shouldn't be how that goes.
Sure shouldn't be.
Okay.
But then he did the honest thing, which, you know, good on him. And gave me the inscribed thought. And I recognized it from my dreams, which meant that he did actually regurgitate my dreams.
Okay.
And now that I've really started to dig in a little bit and really think about it, I really feel like it ain't just a dream. Now, it doesn't make any sense because the city is literally like if you took everything and just folded it in on itself.
Okay, sounds like magic bullshit. Got it.
So, like, ceiling is the floor. Yeah, I could see the ESAT Institute ceiling from our house if this were Elysium.
Right, okay. Magic bullshit. Got it.
And I just need you to tell me if you know why I know.
Level with me for 1 second. In all of the various teaching and training and programming, they ever let you remember what life was like before we got you?
I mean, it's hazy, comes in some spots, but I wouldn't say anyone went and told me. Said it was better that I didn't remember. I mean, after all, you saw how I turned out.
I saw how you turned. Yeah, I see how you turned out every single day.
I said it might be too damaging to my psyche for me to know.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. and you didn't ever feel curiosity to reach into that and
Way I see it, anything that ever felt familiar also felt painful. And in case you weren't aware, it's not my business.
all that training really worked. You don't have an ounce of fucking empathy or devious thought in you. Well, devious thoughts, but not deviant thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, hey, credit to your advice. I let some of the, they always say that it's best to take the emotion out of your work. I gotta be honest with you, Neely, putting it back in really just ain't working for me. Everyone's fighting with me.
Bane, have you ever heard the clinical phrase sociopathy?
Yeah.
Have you ever contemplated if it should be applied to yourself?
Oh, I don't need to but I don't have to. They said that they basically made sure that I could control each and every one of my emotions at any given moment.
See, what, you just turn them off and say shit that you think is right?
Yeah. I just emulate for the most part.
You do realize not having emotions and trying to act like you have emotions will make you say dumb shit, right?
Yeah, that was where most of the training came from.
Okay. Your previous handler, the changeling,
Right.
how the fuck did they handle you?
A lot of enabling.
That explains so much.
If anything, they were, if you are chaos is lucrative, and that's not good, Warren was, we could go wherever and be as lucrative as we want, because it doesn't fucking matter when nobody knows who the fuck they were in the first place.
Oh, okay. So you were programmed to be a sociopath, and then your handler was a nihilist, and now you're this.
Kind of. Warren was definitely way better with emotions. A little too good with emotions, actually. I mean, some of that manipulation, whew. I wish I'd gotten to study it a little bit longer. But the point was that because they could be anybody, it meant that we could be everybody, and it meant that we could get in and out without ever existing, basically.
Vane,
Yes.
I'm going to tell you a sentence here, something that I think you need to hear, and this is coming from sort of a patriarchal emotion I'm having inside of me, kind of like a fatherly feeling, which also brings about some strange nausea and disgust because it's directed towards you. But I just want you to really know this, potentially for your own growth. I think it's important.
Right.
You're a person.
Right.
Like a people.
Mm-hmm.
Like a living thing.
Yeah.
And they have feelings, usually.
I mean, I have a great time every day.
Do you think trying to hold all this in and make yourself not feel things is what's causing a lot of the tension with your party? Because now that you're around people all the time, you are feeling things.
See, I was actually going to ask you about that. Why didn't they just put me with you? Why do I have to put up with a bunch of people who, like, want what's best for each other and get all in each other's business.
Well, A, I don't really get to decide where you go. B, the higher-ups were very, very direct when we were doing all of your application and explanation processes that you go exactly where you are with exactly who you're with.
I mean, that's why I'm only asking and not necessarily complaining, just more confused, because it feels like, and this is another kind of oopsie daisy, you know the kid that I was looking for the other day, Phoebe?
Yeah,
We found her.
okay.
She's got a
Good
gun
job.
that's
Good kid.
alive,
Weird.
knows they exist.
Weird. Wait, what? Weird. Does
Right.
she know or does just the gun know?
They think it's slang.
Okay, that's good.
Bella is not okay with not knowing stuff.
Look, between you and me, the Crown as an organization is old, mysterious. I don't even know who the big bosses are. I've been in this for 200 years.
How old are you?
Don't fucking ask a person that question. He smacks you upside the head.
Ow.
If I was a woman, I'd have punched you.
If you were born, you would have stabbed me.
Look, in all my time here, every instruction I've gotten has been vague, elusive. Push this thing this direction. Try this sort of thing. Make some noise. Make a certain amount of money. I and several of my peers have never once been instructed to get several specific individuals together in one specific place at one specific time. Unless they were all going to die. And that's not the goal with your party, so the fact that they had us pull so many strings to make sure you were all on a squad together, I don't fucking get.
They what?
You think you walk or breathe on any part of this planet without them knowing?
I mean, I understood that I was put where I was put, but I didn't think that they would actually manage to pull all of them.
Yeah, no. Why all of you are supposed to be together, I don't know, but someone way higher than me wants it.
Roger.
I
Tricky
don't
situation.
usually go question. Hmm?
Tricky situation, in all honesty.
Yeah, I don't usually go questioning this sort of stuff, but a lot of weird shit's going on.
Hey, telling me.
Now look. I don't know why you know what Elysium looks like. I don't know what or who you were before. I have some ideas. I have some documents that indicate some things that I'm not supposed to tell you. If you ever figure it out, I'll talk with you about it. And if need be, I'll have you killed about it, but if need be, don't get excited on me now. If who you were before has something to do with it, probably in our best interest to get it sorted.
Right. I mean,
Speaking of the Tide Striker, our friend of the news has had some luck.
right.
A lot of research, asking around, sneaking around a couple places. Some magical sensory bugs in places I didn't know they had them. It's gotta be core commanders. One, maybe a couple, not sure.
Right.
They're the only ones who had access to that high up in the apropos tower and could have let that many people in without issue when an alarm was already being. They broke into the gun after the Tide Striker fired on everything. Means the tower was on high alert, which means only they could move around.
Right.
Either that, or it's one of the guild heads, and frankly, I don't see Delgado blasting a hole in his own city. William Black got knocked out by the goddamn thing. Aloct ate the people who were using it. Cersei got shot by it. Berestein was locked down in a bunker at the bottom of the tower.
Well, that eliminates the guild heads, and we don't exactly have to worry about the guy concerned about money, because he's dust right about now.
Yep.
So then, by that logic, it could be ours.
Could be. I mean, kid's a ray of sunshine, but everyone can put on a fake smile.
Yeah, well, like I kept telling them, mine isn't fake. It's the only thing they really let me keep. They said as long as I was having fun.
Again, leaning a little towards sociopathy, but we don't need to touch more on that.
I know they said it was more closer to psychopathy, but you know.
Okay, let's not. Let's.
Point is, she thinks it could possibly be more than one of them.
Could be. Here's the thing. We got a few that we can rule out straight away. We know it wasn't Tallulah. She was nowhere near the goddamn tower. She was in her office. In the, your district.
Right.
We know it wasn't the core 3 or 4 commanders. They were out in the hills helping with training or something. Unfortunately, that leaves 10 more of the fuckers.
Right.
I've been having her look into it more. But apparently we're not the only ones who are hot on the trail of that. Delgado's got his hound dogs sniffing down any possible leads, which means he might figure it out before we do. There's nothing I can do about that. But if, let's say, a Stormridden party had recently gotten in his good graces and happens to ask about the potential traitor situation, helping with said potential traitor situation, maybe we could get a leg up on it.
I think, sometimes help comes in the best ways possible. Bella's already getting real tight with Delgado, and at the end of the day, it mostly came down to what happened the other day, so all of us kind of asking and being concerned pans out.
And this is why you should be with a party of concerned, empathetic people. Because
Right.
you're not one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Delgado also singled me out after everybody died and said that I should turn him into an honest man and be a hero.
You think it was you specifically, or like a you and a royal?
He's got this weird way of... kind of the same way that you looked at me the first time I walked in the building. You weren't looking at me.
Yeah. It's trauma eyes.
He goes, the point is, I can't say for sure that Delgado isn't onto how I exist, but also he's proven time and time again that he doesn't give a shit as long as you're looking out for society.
Hey, between you and me, if you told me Delgado knew about the Dust Round and was completely aware of all of our bullshit and just didn't care because it never disturbed the goings on of the city, I'd believe you, and I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same page.
If you told me he didn't know, I'd feel a little proud of myself because it means I've been doing good.
Right. Well, to wrap up our lovely Storm Queen, I had a misconception. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Really thought that after hyperextending the way she did that she might be on a little bit of the defensive. No, turns out that it was kind of like an adrenaline shot for her. I'm not really used to being in a spot of disadvantage, Nearly.
Oh yeah, no, she's laying waste to the entire coastline, north to south. I've seen the Apropos Tower get struck by lightning like 12 times in the last 2 days.
God damn. But I did find out something by getting struck a few too many times.
And what's that?
That lightning, it's not natural, but it definitely ain't magic. And if it ain't magic, it means that the kid's little fucking stuffed animal had a tungsten rod and attracted the lightning straight to him. Which means if we can get her to overextend again, we can put her in a Faraday cage.
I would ask, well, you know what that is, but okay.
Did you see what we had to do?
Yeah. Okay, I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I don't know if it's doable. It's reasonable. It's
a perfect chain of events for me to talk to Delgado and say, I have a plan. So if we can figure out who the traitor is, we can use him as bait to lead Adelaide straight into a giant fuck-off lightning cage.
all right. Well, I guess I have to talk to people now about stuff like that. I liked it a lot more when my job was just managing smuggling and occasionally killing a guy on a Tuesday night, moving money around.
You gotta be honest, Nearly. Your life's been a lot more exciting since I showed up.
I don't want exciting. I want to sleep. I want to run a bar.
Yeah, you know, that's hey, you're great, Nearly. I hope you know that you are my favorite handler so far. Warren notwithstanding.
That's a lot. What do you mean? That's the only other one.
That's not true. I had handlers.
You don't remember any of their names, do you?
Not a one.
Okay, well, I'm glad that between the two handlers you remember. If you don't count one, I'm the best.
I would hesitate.
Open that box and start pulling out wheels of cheese.
Okay.
As you start helping Nearly, and the two of you go over a few more details of your ideas, back at your guys' home, Etalon, Selik. Your conversation was ongoing. Selik wanted to show Etalon something.
Just refresh me, because it's been like a month since we played. Just what was the question that Etalon asked Selik?
She essentially asks, like, is the pain worth, like, is physical pain worth physical pleasure? Like, it's like, how worth it is it to you?
Got it. He goes and he sits on the counter. With the freshly brewed coffee. So you're wondering if climbing the mountain is worth the view.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
In short terms, yes. I don't think it's ever not. Pain and pleasure coincide with each other, and there's different ways of each. You understand mental. And in some ways, mental pain hurts worse. On a comfy day, just not doing anything, I'd rather have a broken arm than a broken heart. Broken arms heal on their own. Broken hearts, you gotta do a few things. But to put it in a way that I think you'll understand. For one, I can't taste.
Right, you
Or-
mentioned that. Yeah.
Barely at all. But I still remember so many tastes. And how beautifully complex they can be. Pain can be complex as well. But no matter how you spin it, burns, acid, daggers, it's always still pain. But taste and smell, they're so unique. And even going back to the same dish, there's subtleties to it that make it more unique. I've burnt myself before. I know what a burn feels like. Yet, my mom always surprised me with the dishes she'd create. Maybe she used less breadcrumbs, maybe she used more. Maybe it was baked just a little bit more. It's the same taste, but oh so different. I think it's worth it. I think it's beyond worth it. I do ask, for a way for you to understand a bit better, was it worth it? Going through your life, dealing with others' wants, so that now you can live in a new world where you can have wants. But I told you way back when, keep going. Because if you stick this out, you'll go into an era of your life where you get to bake, tend to fish, meet new friends, have a life where you can want more. Would you stick it out?
She's sitting on the same counter that you are, and she pulls her legs up to her chest, so her knees are at her chest. I am figuring that out. I haven't decided yet.
Well, do you like this?
I do.
And when you compare it to everything else, this is so mundane. We're just sitting. You can't even taste the coffee. You can't smell that coffee. You can't taste it. We're just sitting on a counter. But is it better than where you were? Just yes or no.
I mean, yeah.
And that's why pain is important. Because it makes the pleasure all more sweet. Because this is so mundane. This to someone else is nothing, but because you went through your pain, it's so much sweeter. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. I I guess the best way to describe how I am right now is sort of like, it's not necessarily that I am. I mean, yes, this is better. There's not a lot that would be worse than, I guess, where I was. But to that end, I have goals, I have wants, I have things, I have unfinished business I want. So it's nice, but it sort of feels like the hallway between rooms, you know? Like, it sort of feels like I am in that in-between right now, where I am walking down a pathway, and I'm not quite at that second door yet. And I suppose, in the mental capacity, I suppose I'm trying to figure out if that second door is, once I reach it, if that hallway in the previous room were worth it, you know?
Okay. I get what you mean.
Yeah, but
Then... Oh, go ahead, please.
That's just in the mental one. In the physical department, I have no, frame of reference, I suppose. Like I mentioned. So it's not like, it's like that one I know I can never quite figure out. So I'm sort of collecting answers right now, seeing what other people's opinions are. So
I can help you with that. I can actually help with both of those. First, you're in a limbo. You're between big moments. You like cooking.
I do, yeah.
You can't taste what you make, but you like making them. Think of right now as you gathering your ingredients, stirring the batter, doing other cooking things. I don't cook. But are you thinking about the cookie that you're about to make? Are you thinking about making it in this moment? Are you making sure that every ingredient goes in right? Make it special? Are you enjoying cooking?
Yeah.
And think of this limbo state as that. Cookie's not done. But you can enjoy the process. But the physical side of that is a bit harder. You can't feel anything. I can't taste anything. Neither can you. But I remember when I could. Let me ask you this. You were made to serve others' wants to the best of your ability. Were you ever programmed to know before they told you? Mind reading?
Oh, you're asking spell? Yeah, I have that one. I have detect thoughts. Yeah.
Perfect. Then I think I can help you with your situation just a little bit. He gets off the counter, he grabs his cup of coffee, and he goes over the sink, and he holds his hand out and just onto his hand. Wait. Ow.
Yeah, ow. Gosh.
Wait. Would you mind healing it for me?
Yeah, oh my gosh. To just give you like just cure wounds. Just first level.
Okay. Assumably that clears up the burn.
Yeah.
Still feel bad. Okay. I just wanted something fresh. Be ready to detect thoughts when I tell you.
All right.
Pain and pleasure exist in the moment, but they'll always have a memory. I remember what that burn felt like, but I also remember what things used to taste like. I remember the smells. I'm not smelling them right now. I'm not tasting them right now, but I know what they tasted like. It's a bit metaphysical in a weird way. But I think I can give you the slightest bit of feeling, the best that I can. And he reaches up to his temple with both his fingers. I cast Encode Thoughts. On one side of his head, he pulls out a string that forms into a cigarette, and it's tinted red. On the other side, he pulls out a cigarette that's tinted blue. Pain, pleasure.
The red pill and the blue pill, bro.
When you're ready, take this. Choose one. And then choose the other. And hone in on them. Feel the moment.
How would I do this?
Just detect thoughts. Those are my thoughts.
Okay,
Manifestations.
I was going to say, I can't smoke, darling. I don't have lungs.
No, you don't have lungs. It'll light on its own.
She takes the pain one first.
You detect thoughts?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and on a good note, I suppose. She'll detect thoughts on the...
I encoded the memory of having my hand burned. It's prominent in my mind. And even the feeling of it going away.
Etalon, from your perspective, you... How do I do? It's like if you put on a VR headset and got adjusted to moving around in a VR headset and had your artificial limbs and the whole digital space, and then the floor was taken out from under you and you're falling. You have a jolt, an initial reaction of confusion because it's your body, but it's not. And then you realize that you're not actually feeling anything. You're not actually falling. That is essentially what Etalon experiences with this memory, this jolt of pain. There is the sensation of your body is going to be burned, it is going to hurt, it is going to this and that. And you have that initial reaction of fear and jump, but you don't feel it. It is the facade, a vestige of pain that is more akin to reading a poem that touches your soul than it is to feeling something.
Mm-hmm.
As you feel the full emotion, the cigarette just burns away in your hand, even all the way down to the filter. It just disappears. No, I don't know if that gave you exactly what I felt. But a memory. But these are things you don't forget. And that one is one of my favorites.
Even though it wasn't like an actual, like I didn't actually feel it, was it still different than like oh
Yeah. Am I
It was kind of like that.
am I cast? It's like, or at least for me, like how I imagined, it's like remembering pain. You don't feel it, but you know that it was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Remember what you just did.
Yeah. Except for me, it still hurts.
it's still there.
It's still there. No. Yeah, it is. It's also similar to like Like when you see someone get punched or hit, and you have that moment of like, ooh, and like you're like, oh,
Perfect.
I know that hurts. The psychic damage that all men experience when someone gets kicked in the crotch.
I was literally
yeah.
about to bring up, hey, remember when Mara got kicked?
Yeah, that's a perfect way to describe
My
it.
berries.
That's the best way. You have the initial. It is it's empathetic response more so than it is.
Oh, I don't fucking have that.
That's crazy.
that.
Fascinating. It's just like all she's fascinated, and then she takes the pleasure one.
That
Another
one.
detect thoughts.
You
Or do
you.
I have to
it-
cast it twice or?
no, you don't. It's
okay, cool.
concentration. You can.
Okay, cool.
It's concentration of self, so you can redirect it. The second one, the blue one, is a memory of. To paint the picture the best way, it's a POV from Selleck. He looks up from a table, and you see Delphi. His face is red, and his hair is a bit matted. He looks drunk, very drunk. They're in a bar, songs, or in a tavern. There's the songs playing in the distance in the background. Delphi's laughing. He has a empty plate and a half-drinking mug of beer. And as Selleck looks down, there's almost like a jiggle in the camera as Selleck is laughing too. It is just a wheeze that goes by. And he looks down to a nice plate of blueberry pie. It looks like the pie that you'll get at like a diner that's like up on the shelves. And they just bring down and hand over to you. And he reaches down with his fork and he goes to take a bite, and just for a moment it falls off his fork because he's laughing too much. And he picks it back up. It smears on the plate and he puts it in his mouth. You can't taste it, but you remember what it tastes like. It's so sweet, but it's somehow sweeter in this memory. As Delphi shows off his arm that has a new scar. They're getting back from a mission. They were gone for so long. 3 weeks. And it just made this pie in this moment just oh so sweeter. And you look at Selleck's hand and it's not as dim. And the pie is even brighter.
You watch her, and like she clearly has like the detect thoughts up and like the cigarette lights, and it burns itself out. And it's the same as like when she was like remembering the pain. It's like she kind of just stares off blankly, kind of into the distance. But this time, as you watch her, you've never seen it before. She starts to cry. Like just tears. It's a little unnatural, because it's not actual tears. It's very clearly water. That is just kind of, coming from somewhere in her body, and it's a bit strange to you because it kind of reminds you of like water running down a window when it rains, or like a little a drip of like water off a rock. It doesn't well up as much. It kind of just falls, and she just sort of like sits there. It's like you watch her like blink and come back to.
Hey, are you okay? Was that too much?
What took this from you?
He runs his hand underwater. Can't say. I wish I could. But right now I'm working through the pain to get to the pleasure. That's all I can say.
At least the emotional one I can empathize with well enough.
Did that? He like wipes off his hand and then he grabs the rag that he just wiped himself off with. He drapes it over his hand. You're leaking.
She like wipes her face off. Sorry, but strange to watch a robot cry. She like wipes her face.
I wouldn't say that was strange. That just looked like a friend of mine was crying. Would that help?
No,
Have you ever... Please.
That was very helpful. Yeah, thank you. That's
What
new
were those
perspective.
tears? I don't mean what they were made of.
No, I didn't think so. It's just
What
water.
were they made for? Were those good tears? Or bad tears? There's also a middle ground.
It's funny. I think I had a conversation with Bella about this. I think they were empathetic. I know what I have to strive to get back now, at least for you.
You've already given me enough. For now. I'm content. Thank you for crying for me. Not many have. I don't think anyone has. Not anyone that I've met recently. Not Rook. I'm sure Bella wants to. But I now know I'm at least worth crying for. So I got something out of this as well. Maybe I should have included the coffee in that one as well. It's good coffee.
Yeah, I would have liked to know that as well. It's funny. You're right. You're quite a sweet tooth, but you're just sweet as well.
Stop.
It's kind of ironic. What?
Stop.
What? She like bats the top of your head.
Stop. Stop. He goes and pours more coffee.
Embarrassed
just-
sweet tooth.
Sweet tooth.
Yeah, you got lots of them, from what I've observed.
Sweet tooth. It's a nice name. He pours himself more coffee and puts it down.
I think so as well. She holds out her mug to be refilled.
He pours more and just... I'm gonna go look at more fish.
Like, go fishing for a bit. Or just stare at the tanks. Because honestly, I'd be happy with that as well. Figure out what the beef. Listen to more of the drama between the fish.
You know, I was gonna suggest us go fishing, but I think I'll translate for you some of the beef that's been going on.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you've been wondering.
Yes, I have. Oh my god.
He just goes and he sits on the counter and he holds out his book and he starts ritual casting Speak with Animals to spend the time that they have translating the beef between the sea creatures that live in the the house.
Excellent. So, Runava, you go exploring restaurants. Do you have anything in particular you are looking for?
I am going to see. I'm going to find something. A little heartier. Healthy. I know that back then, Irande ate very healthy out of the Trouble Trio. Find something nice, if I'm able to.
Okay. There's not a huge amount of area to cover where there are restaurants. But just for the sake of it, give me an investigation check. It's not a very high DC, because the city's not that crazy.
Investigation. Natural 20.
Well. All right.
Have you been rolling amazing lately? God
I
damn.
have been.
Keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Keep it going.
Let's
Yeah.
keep it going. You're particularly familiar with a dish concept that Irande used to really enjoy. It's a thing restaurants would do back in your hometown. There was one of them in your town, but there was another couple in the city where every table would be given a cooking pot and brought all of their various ingredients for a stew that they wanted. And you would make one there for you and fill your bowl up however you wanted in whatever way you wanted. So it could be as healthy or as trashy as you wanted. And you would go with Euros and Arunde would call first dibs on the pot and would make all of her own healthy stew first. And then you and Euros would throw in just the worst shit for yourselves. And you find something not too dissimilar, actually. Unfortunately, right now it is closed. Looks like was damaged during the Tide Striker attack, and repairs are still a little ongoing. However, with that natural 20, you're also able to overhear somebody walking nearby who says they're very excited for it to open back up tomorrow.
Suppose I'd have to come back tomorrow then.
Here in the city of Cloudbreach, it's referred to as a hot pot.
Let's go. Okay. I will just pick a random restaurant then, and I'll ask for the chef recommendation, and I'll get that.
Okay. You go to another restaurant, ask for the chef recommendation, something heartier but still healthy. You get this cooked fish dish. It looks like it's probably tilapia or cod of some kind. Some kind of white fish cooked and done over this this rice with all of these leafy greens and onions diced into it. It looks really good. It looks weirdly refreshing. Like, you feel like if you ate it, you'd have the same sensation as if you drank like a nice glass of water. That kind of like crisp and cool.
Yeah. I will take it to go.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna head to the Institute.
Okay. To the Institute.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
Walk
crazy.
in, make eye contact with the front desk person. Give a
You make
nod.
eye contact with the front desk person. They look at you and they are like,
Give a
just
nod of
wave you along.
appreciation.
Just like they have the moment of being like, hang on, I have to know where you're going. And then they like look at you for a second longer and they're like, just like, just I know where you're going.
I'll head to William Black's office.
Okay. In the time you've been gone, it doesn't look like much has happened with William Black as you come in. The lecture hall component of his office has not changed at all. The platter where Etalon had her blondies is still there, now picked empty, whether by William or his assistant or other comers and goers, you don't know. But otherwise, the room is not that significantly changed, except for William Black's desk, which is just covered in papers and maps and things tossed everywhere. And he is currently not anywhere to be seen.
Kind of look around a little. And I'll walk over to the desk and I'll take a quick glance.
You start taking a glance at everything that's there. There is so much documentation about the Pantheon and several open books about Ariakata and encounters with Ariakata. You look it over and there is one little thing of paper where it looks like he's jotting down some notes, and you look up at the whiteboard behind it. It looks like he's doing more, and it's like it's, are they safe? Are they watched? Do they need protection? Will he come back? And as you look at it, the other little notes he has jotted down and a map he has out and everything, with your, again, using passives here, wild, with your passive investigation, also very high, you're able to gather from looking at all of this, and the way there's some charts and stuff on the table, he mapped where you guys were to the best of his abilities. Like each step of your trip north and then your trip back. And the are they safe, are they watched and everything, it's you. William Black was worried while you were gone.
Right. Taking a sweeping glance at all of the papers, the maps, and the board. Just kind of mumble to myself. They're gods. They're always watching and they'll never intervene. Even a cleric of a god being asked for help, none will ever be given.
That's not entirely true. And then
What?
you hear the voice. So you kind of like lean back from underneath his desk. William Black just,
Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
I apologize. I was taking a cat nap. I didn't hear you come in. I thought I set alarm. I did set alarm. Dane. All right.
Well,
He drags himself out from underneath. His hair is undone. from its ponytail and is tucked up in like a bun that he did to lie down, and he just pulls it loose and like shakes it and then pulls it back into its ponytail as he's stretching a little bit and just
Hello.
Hello.
It has been a brief moment, but good to see you back here again. What's it been? 2 hours? 3 hours?
Do you wish to return to your nap? I could come back.
No, it's fine. It's probably overslept already. I usually set a number of magical and non-magical ways to notify myself when people are coming through the door, as well as typically having some way of waking me up, and then Dane takes it upon himself to decide I haven't had enough sleep and disables.
That's fair. I mean, you sleep, what, 8 hours a day?
I sleep for 8 hours a day.
Sorry, everything's dying.
oh no.
Here,
Say
I
that
thought
again,
you were
please.
just fucking stone facing him.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say, Cryo?
You were like, you sleep for 8 hours a day? And he's like, sleep for 8 hours a day.
Yes, are you not supposed to?
Supposed to. Maybe. Whether I do or not, however, is it's a bit of a difference. And I get enough sleep, enough rest.
Right. Well, personally, I think getting 8 hours of sleep is quite the blessing.
You think it's a blessing?
Yes, getting to just sleep for that long of a time, nothing to do. It's nice. On occasion.
Except the thing is, I don't have nothing to do, so sleeping for 8 hours time is massive drain on potential other resources I could put elsewhere.
Have you ever thought
I'm
about
quite
making
envious of you, Transy.
Have you ever thought about making a simulacrum?
Several times. It's... How do I word this? So many of the things I do are important, and I want to make sure they're all done appropriately. Has to be me. Someone else might get it wrong.
Right. Well,
Maybe that's just a bit of control freak in my nature. I don't know.
no, I understand. I had asked Iranda if she would ever make a simulacrum of herself, and she said no. And then I asked if she could make a simulacrum of me, and she said one of me is enough, so.
I'm sure she meant it as a compliment.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Do you mind if I move some of these papers?
Oh, yes. And he starts just folding them all up and putting them in places really quickly. Despite the fact that his desk looked super chaotic, he sorts it instantly, like he knows everything where it should be and how it should be placed. And you process that he probably does, because he can't forget how it's all laid out.
Yeah. I'll set the bag of takeout down. I was
Princess.
going around. Given that we're slowly getting closer to your end day, I figured I should look around and try out restaurants, find things that she would like, introduce it to her when she comes back here, but I don't really eat. And personally, I haven't really seen you eat anything beyond baked goods and drinking Earl Grey tea. Thus, I just gesture a little awkwardly
Did you get me food?
Yes.
Why did you get me food? I do eat things, you know, right? Like, I don't just... I know, obviously, my next sentence is going to seem ironic given the state you found me in. It's not like I live here.
Given all that I have learned and what I have been told, it seems like you returning home in general is extremely rare. So
I go home
wouldn't
at least once a week.
necessarily put it past you to not have a good diet.
My diet is very balanced. And when I do forget to eat my balanced diet, that's fine. Okay, you know what my card does, actually. I don't forget to eat, sometimes I don't think it's that important. Then I get hungry.
Well, are you hungry now?
All I've had to eat today is 2 blondies, 17 grapes, and a cup of tea.
Good thing I brought food then.
Would you like some?
I don't eat. I'm alright.
Right. We discussed that briefly. You're not very... He sits, opens. Would you like to sit and have tea then, at least?
Sure.
That... The kettle is there and there's tea. I can reheat it if you'd like.
It's alright. I got it. Eat.
Sits, opens up the little, like, cardboard takeout box, pulling stuff out. And as he pulls a little wooden fork out to start eating, he just...
So... Did you really just bring this all to me because you were concerned, or is there some other taste connection that I might have with Arunde, and this is a test?
Why would I be testing you?
To see if I like it, maybe she'll like it, that sort of logic.
I suppose you are both powerful wizards. I mean, do you like hot pot?
Never been. It's something of a group activity, typically, and I, as you mentioned briefly moments ago, I don't get out a lot. Which also means I don't have a lot of friends.
That's
So,
fair. Well, one person hot pot isn't the worst thing.
I can think of plenty of worse things.
And just put the kettle on and start making the cup of tea. And then I just turn around. So you knew about Irando? What Bella knew?
I take it that means she's told you.
She has.
Glad to hear it, yes. She came to me with some of that information. She asked me to look into Serpent before you did. That's why I had information about Archbasilisks already prepared when you asked.
I had figured that was because you just couldn't forget anything.
Well, I've read stuff about them before, but they were never a subject I was too particularly interested in. When you're this high level caster as me, I'm not exactly frightened by basilisks. Unless they sneak up on me, I can likely just destroy them before I'm turned to stone.
Disintegrate them before they disintegrate you. Yes,
Correct.
familiar. So you knew, have known, for a while.
Yes. Quite some time. Didn't think it was my place to say.
Figured that would be the train of thought. You know, the basilisk knows that Aronde is a person of importance now.
Because she's been scryed on multiple times.
Yes.
I do see how that could complicate things, but also archbasilisks are smart. Terribly smart. Painfully smart. It's why they're more dangerous than regular basilisks. Regular basilisks, dangerous, don't get me wrong. You don't want to run into one in the night when you're not prepared for it, but any good schmuck with a mirror and a sword can take out basilisk. Archbasilisks are the kind of creatures that turn dragons to stone and then laugh about it. This one you've talked about to me is a collector of some kind. And if it finds out a piece in its collection is highly sought after, it will be sure to take incredible care of it.
So, not needing to worry about her breaking until then. Not part of the picture anymore.
True.
But now it knows. Thus, double-edged sword.
Double-edged sword. Ironic phrase, considering most swords are double-edged, but...
However, I do believe, previously we've talked about any information regarding myself should be brought to me.
Correct.
Do you not think an apology or anything of that is in order?
I think, A, that discussion you and I had about bringing information about you directly to your attention was technically had after Aronde was brought to my attention. So, didn't entirely go back on my word with that, although I'm sure pointing out that technicality would just, in fact, dig me a hole much deeper and make you more upset. I won't hang on that much. I didn't want to be a point of contention between you and one of your party members, especially by putting you under more duress by looking into the situation at hand, and frankly, given the tension I've noticed among your squad already, I figured revealing it to you before Bella did would likely cause internal strife that would be far more problematic than waiting until we knew more. But all of the logic I can give you doesn't change the fact that my actions have caused you pain. So, I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
I have not done any further digging into either Euros or Aronde that you are not aware of.
Good. Now, turn back and Even if the water boiling isn't done yet, I'll kettle and they'll pour the water into my cup.
Don't worry, I think you can trust me to remain a good source of information.
Yes, you are a good source of information. What?
I just thought. Thought that maybe for once I found some people who didn't just see me as the lore master of the Airsat Institute.
Turn back to face him. What?
Our mutual friend with a penchant for pranks and dealing in gossip told me your response to asking if we were friends that I'm a good source of information. And
you mean what I
I
told my grandmother,
yes.
who is an archfey and can read my mind.
Well, I didn't hear it from your grandmother, to be fair. I heard it from the yappy one.
I did say that you are a good source of information. I did not believe that I had to share more, given that the person who had posed the question can read my mind.
We aren't a mind reader.
Also, you are well aware that I approached you and explicitly said that you are a good source of information. I have information that you will not be able to gain otherwise, and you would be able to help me.
Yes, no, that's completely true. Correct. No reason to presume intent otherwise. I will keep digging for more information, and as soon as I'm aware, I will let you know. In the meantime, it's probably best you get home and get some rest.
What you're saying doesn't add up. And I'm terrible at comment, so you'll need to spell it out a little bit more. I don't understand why you are hurt.
You just he turns and you watch him move a hand, and he says a word that sounds like just gibberish to you, And then you perfectly understand him as he casts tongues. Seems almost like he's speaking Yuyan. I think it's best if you go home and get rest, because I don't have any more information for you today. And I see no reason to waste your time.
You know the time is all I have, right?
No, I don't. I don't know that time is. I don't know a lot about you, actually, Runava. I know plenty about where you're from and what you're looking for and what you hope to find, what you don't want to be asked about. I don't know you. Thought I might. I thought there was more. I thought there was something that I have a Furbolg who just looks at me like any other guild head. I have a robot I have to keep track of and keep people from being afraid of. I have an old yellow man who seems like he's about to explode at any given moment. I have a Dampier who, frankly, I'm more worried about than I think he is worried about himself. I have one who can't even remember my fucking name. And I have one who wants information, and I am out of blondies.
So, I mean, yes, I want information. I feel like you know me quite well. I mean, the things you listed, is that not?
What's your favorite color?
Say, light green. Philosophia.
I know things you want, and I know things you miss. If you think that's all of you, then I think that might say more about you than it does about what I know.
There's things I can't talk about. I can talk about myself, but ultimately, why would that matter?
That's how you make friends.
And then you just disappear, and then what?
A, I haven't aged a day in 30 years, so there is no evidence I will be going anywhere. B, do you really just not open up to anyone because you might lose them? Are you going to spend the rest of your life pining for finding Arunde and Euros again so you can finally be a person to someone?
Holy shit.
Oh my god, I fucking
Bro.
dropped a
Bro.
nuke again.
Bro. Bro. Dog.
Yeah, aim at their head next time.
Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta get back into it.
Back one more time.
I love the slow smirk on Kay's face that formed.
Can we run that back one more time? Get back into the scene. Go say it again.
Okay. You're gonna spend the rest of your life pining to find Arunde and Euros again, so that you can finally.
The Dragonborn is here! I heard the Greybeards!
Jesus Christ!
Tide Striker strikes again, bro. That was the sound of lightning.
The Greybeards are calling for you!
I missed- I missed
had to
whatever
go get
happened
a drink.
visually.
I had to go get a drink after that, man.
Oh, you
you
missed
missed-
it. Cryo tried running it again, and then Ray's dad exploded in the background.
No, the back crews, they got him!
Oh my god!
Oh, this is great. This is
Oh my
fantastic.
god, this is so good.
This is
Good
so
tension
good.
break. Good tension break.
Yeah.
So, as William Black just said, are you going to spend the rest of your life pining to find Arunde and Euros again so you can finally be a person to someone?
I'm. That's a trick question, isn't it? I
It's only
agree,
a-
and it admits that I haven't been a person. I disagree, and I'll admit that I'd be lying. Finding them, finding family. Maybe you'll give me a chance to go back to how things were before. As things now are different. And I don't want it to be different.
Take it from someone who never forgets. Nothing stays the same. And nothing ever goes back to the way it was.
I learned that when I was young. Learning that now. And
I'm sorry, I got very emotional. I'm not used to doing that. You don't have to keep pretending to be my friend. Maybe you should try being someone's.
Can I show you something?
What?
She sets the cup down. Do you have detect thoughts? This isn't something I want to talk about.
He summons his other spellbook. To it. Yeah, I do.
I used to... I was a sorcerer, as you know. I was better with feelings and expressing that through magic. And it was much easier expressing my thoughts and how I felt through that, being given a straight avenue. And there were times where I would struggle, and Dirende would peer into my mind and know exactly what it is that I was thinking. Without words, without my magic. So, go ahead.
Cast detect thoughts on you.
Fucking okay.
A pinky promise.
Pinky promise. There, he uses detect thoughts on Renava, and obviously there are a lot of thoughts in Yuyan because she thinks in Yuyan, as that is her primary language, and so it is a lot easier to just focus on the images and the feelings and the intent, especially the ones that are brought to the surface by Renava. And she brings a series of images first of it starts as a flash of Renava reaching a hand out, first towards Euros and Rende as she has described them, though Euros' face is a little bit darkened and shadowed. And then the image turns a little more, and there's a fourth figure. It's a young boy, and in the image, her knuckles are pristine and white, and so is this boy's. He has normal human ears, unlike the other third. And then the image changes, and the boy is a teenager. He is pushed into a lake, laughing and screaming, jokingly angry at Renava. And then it changes again, and he is an adult holding a child in his hands, giving it to Renava. And there's another flash, and he's graying, and Renava's arm punches his, and she teases him about how he's getting old. And then he's a withered old man on his deathbed, reaching a hand out so that he could get help, get on his feet. And the man shifts, and it's Ritz, as he is now, And then it shifts again, and it's Vane. But his brown hair is gray as it meets his white bangs. And then it shifts, and it's Bella, whose wrinkles are set into her face. Selic, who, very oddly, is an older elf. His limbs thin, and it continues to Lance, Delgado, Arlashna, and then him, Julian Black. And his withered hand meets Renava's pristine and white hand, one that has never changed. And then it's empty. Because that friend who once was isn't anymore. And in that closed, grasped hand is the feeling of this loneliness and a guilt, a feeling of needing to be alert. And as Renava looks at him, that loneliness and that alertness eases. It doesn't necessarily go away, but there's a sense of fondness and friendship. But it's mixed in with this fear of losing everything, whether it be to time or to destruction. And there's also this understanding that even though she so deeply wants to be close to people, how she loves talking to her party members, loves meeting up with Lance to call him Mutt, to doing these small things like giving food to William Black. She, in her core, believes that she was never meant to matter. And he, along with everybody else, was never supposed to care. And bringing those up to the surface, she exhales a breath and just runs a hand through her hair as if to refocus, and outwardly goes, "Hope that at least sheds some light."
Just puts his hand on the top of your teacup and slides it over to you. You pick it up. It's hot. You prestoed it.
Take a sip.
My favorite color is bronze.
Bronze.
Like my mother's scales.
Good to know. There's just with the tech thoughts still on, it's just awkward feelings of feeling awkward and vulnerable, and but Renava outside is just continues to sip her tea.
I know you're not very academic, but do you like to read?
Yes, reading was how I passed a lot of the time when I was younger.
There is this excellent book I've read for about a pair of adventurous siblings, part of a long series, but I think in the library we only have 2 or 3 of them. I think you should try it. I enjoy them. They're good. I think I recommended it to Etalon not too long ago. I don't know if she's read them yet or not.
I assume it's only in common.
True, but practice is good. Also, I think it's actually meant for a younger audience. It's not very complicated.
Right. I'll check it out then.
So, started doing research. He just starts talking about your guys' trip to the desert and the wind currents and the impact of Adelaide and everything. He just kind of starts yapping. Detect Thoughts stops as he starts to talk. And he turns the kettle back on so it can heat up for more tea. And he doesn't bring back up you leaving to go get rest.
Before he stops the Detect Thoughts, there is just a single lingering word of ink brush. Renava just listens.
God. Okay.
For the audience, there's a lot of things happening in private talks.
For our visual and audio listeners on this occasion.
We were
For our
all
non-psychic
crying for
listeners.
a while.
For our non-psychic listeners. Yeah.
That couldn't be me, sorry.
I was not crying. I was
And for
having a
those
great
of you
time.
with no reading comprehension, he was talking about Veruca, not a fucking dragon.
Thank you for clearing it up for people who were like me, who was like, I heard bronze scales, and I was like, oh.
You wouldn't have left
right.
a comment.
You wouldn't have left a comment. So.
That's true.
Yeah, it's way too long after it happened. Someone's already typed a message in the Discord
If you
spoiler
left
chat.
a comment, go back and edit it right now
Yeah.
and say sorry.
If you left a comment talking about William Black having a dragon mom, once you take a picture of yourself with a clown nose and rainbow wig on, and post it on Twitter with the hashtag Starlost Stormridden.
That's crazy.
1 second, I'll be right back. I gotta go take a picture.
You already left.
I love the implication that they have these things ready to go already.
I mean, given their profession.
I got a guy on the other side that I leak stuff to.
For those of you who are offended,
okay.
grow up.
So, meanwhile, back at your guys' house, as you guys are discussing fish drama, the door opens.
I think it's because he moved in on a tip.
Bella,
Oh shit! What?
You're in this
you have returned
episode.
home.
I don't know where I'm coming from. I don't remember what I was doing last.
The apropos tower.
Oh, okay. I'm back, I guess.
Oh. Hey, Bella.
Bella.
Where am I?
Teleports.
How did I get here? I was in a fugue state, and I just suddenly opened the door.
It felt like
It's
a
like
month.
it's been 3 weeks since the last time I was me.
Howdy.
Hello,
There's-
Bella.
coffee that's already made if you want some. I'm right now discussing the beef between Cookie and Donut. Apparently there was a mate that was somewhere within these lines of beef.
There's an angry splash as you say that in one of the things.
All right, calm down, Donut.
Like,
I'm down.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Fish drama is very entertaining.
It's like Cookie's a household breaker.
Oh, no, they've got separate households.
I think is the term you're looking for.
Is it not household breaker?
What's homewrecker?
Is it not household break? Oh, okay.
Oh, homewrecker. Just the same
That
thing.
rolls off the tongue better.
Home,
A little bit.
homewrecker. Homewrecker.
As
That's
you
good.
guys are saying the word homewrecker back and forth to each other, Ritz, this is what you hear as you walk through the door. You just hear
Introducing the homewrecker.
I really fucking thought you were about to just throw me straight in front of that bus. I was like, listen,
Homewrecker
man.
Vane walks in.
Oh, I got you. Are we talking about Vane?
There it is. Thank you,
Hello,
Pulse.
Ritz.
Love you.
Oh my god, no, we're talking about the fish.
Well, I guess
Ritz, welcome back.
that doesn't narrow it down.
Well, no, these two, they have beef. He stole one of his mates from him. You see.
It was a joke because he is like tentacles now.
Mm.
Oh.
Anyway,
Are they
hi, Ritz.
fighting?
No, yes, they've just always had
Beef.
a bit of a quarrel. Beef
That's why they're in
is the
separate
word.
tanks. Yeah.
That, and I'm pretty sure dwarf eels, if they're both males, will just eat each other.
Is that true? I didn't know that one. Ah,
Yeah.
interesting. Fascinating.
Ritz, Bella, there's coffee in the kitchen if you want some.
I have something that's sort of the opposite.
The
I'll be
opposite
going to bed
of
tonight.
yeah, that is
Oh my god.
the opposite of coffee.
What time is it? Is it late?
It's like the late afternoon, early evening. Like we're talking like 5 to 6 p.m.
You're
I don't know
going
how
to-
much I trust that Alina person anymore.
What? Why
So,
not?
they were playing shit on us last time. I don't know what the hell.
You think that was Miss Alina?
Oh, absolutely.
Why would she do that though? She's like an archmage, and she's really cool and powerful and smart and strong.
Well, think of it this way. When you have all that magic beneath your hands, the simpler things seem a little more appealing.
Are you speaking
Like-
from experience?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Sometimes it gets
Like-
boring.
like messing with people you barely know.
Oh, yes.
That actually, no, that makes sense.
It does make sense. I get that.
That makes a lot of sense.
I'm not a magic
No.
person, so
So
I would scry on my cousin all the time and send dragons his way. It was great.
dragons like live dragons, like real dragons.
Of course. Why
I
would
don't know
I?
if that's
gosh.
the small thing.
How did
Oh,
you
why
get
would I
hold
do
of them?
something smaller?
Because you just said that the smaller things in life are nicer.
Anyways,
Yes.
why do you have a sleeping potion?
Just looking for advice. Wanted to get some words in with our Lashna before she left.
Can I
She
see
told me
it?
to get some actual sleep.
Hold it. Got it. Ritz, is this drugs?
Oh, you can sip it to find out.
I won't be doing that.
Don't sip it. Don't
No.
sniff it.
I had no intention to sniff it either.
Do you think
I
it will
nearly-
work on me?
Don't stop.
Why
No one's sipping it. Except
I'll
Ritz.
grab it. Do you go to bed?
Me?
Are you capable of sleeping?
Not quite. I sort of
So
have
then,
a.
why would it work on you?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, maybe I could like taste it to like get the.
Well, I'll
See
hold
if
it
it
in case
affects
you
it.
fall.
Okay.
Uncorks.
And
Yeah.
I will walk around to the other side in case you fall.
She
And
like
pushes everyone a little back.
she like
He's
takes
just behind Lonnie.
she like takes the vial and like is a little sippy just to see.
You do a little sippy. You're just like nothing happens.
Here you go.
Like it can't put you to sleep. You can't sleep. You can't.
But is she able to do the potion
Go.
testing thing
Yeah.
to tell what the potion is?
Make me an Arcana check.
Oh boy. Arcana, you say? I'm just gonna roll a D.
It's another
It's
potion of
red.
invulnerability
That's awesome.
that
D&D
only
Beyond.
works while you're asleep.
D&D Beyond knows exactly who I am. That's an 8.
That's exactly who I am.
They know that you ate.
It definitely you don't really have a sense of taste, but your internal systems are able to kind of determine a few ingredients in this. And there's definitely stuff that you would mix in here to put people to sleep. There's definitely stuff you would mix in here in higher quantities to keep people to sleep.
Mm.
But it doesn't seem like it's that. Maybe.
Oh my god.
Am I going to die?
No, you'll be fine. God, you're gonna go out for a while though. Hands it back to you. That's like a little bit higher and you could die.
Maybe don't drink the whole thing.
Yeah, I think it like.
Oh, I was going to save some of it on an emergency.
Oh.
Seems very potent.
Emergency needing to. Put it in someone to sleep, maybe.
Mhm.
True.
That's good.
Dude.
Yeah.
I do wonder something. I'm not very well versed in what you are. You say you're an elf. I don't know if I can entirely believe that, but I'm not one to pry. Do you need
did
this?
I not tell I was Rotarian to you?
Yeah, you said Rotarian, but it's never been explained what that is. So the term is just outer elf, as in it's in like a combined, or at least that's how we interpret it.
Right, can you repeat everything there?
Yeah.
So
Let's start from when I walked in.
Yeah. I don't know your anatomy. I assume that you are similar to an elf, as I know you don't need to sleep. I've deducted on my own. Do you need that to sleep?
well, anytime I've tried, it just doesn't really work. Figured I might as well try and force it.
Wait, you don't ever sleep?
I try.
Are you supposed to sleep? Do you trance instead?
I should be sleeping.
Oh,
At least I did in the astral sea.
But you're transing though, right?
Similar, I'd say.
Are you just laying there for
Yeah,
hours?
Not dreaming.
What
Do
the
you
hell?
get rested?
I try very hard though.
Are you?
Oh no.
Maybe you should take this now,
It's wait, why now?
so you can. You need to catch up on sleep. Then get
think you
rest
need
from that.
some-
We'll wake you up in the morning.
This is the same thing about eating, but interesting. Of something I was never super affected me very much.
How long
It
has this
was-
been going on?
Probably ever since I got here.
Did you used to sleep or did you used to trance?
I slept like a baby.
Huh?
Oh no.
No, you don't need
I
to sleep.
overslept all the time because I overworked myself.
Do you need to eat?
Wait, what'd you say?
Do you need to eat?
I was hardly ever hungry even over there. You don't actually have to eat over there.
Do you need
At
to
least
eat
we didn't.
here?
Rich, are
I
you
don't know.
alive?
I have no idea.
Can I check your pulse? Well,
Check your
what?
Your what?
Can I see your wrist?
Sure.
I check Ritz for a pulse.
There is a very faint pulse. Well, and Bella, the weirdest thing about it, A, it's not a lot of pressure. B, it's one beat maybe every like 6 seconds.
Oi!
Once
Oh,
a
God.
turn.
That's
He needs to take an action to breathe, to have a pulse.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
so. How's it?
Pulse
How's
for
his
action.
pulse?
Slow, weak, and sporadic.
Check
Oh,
mine.
Sounds like my typical life.
Check
Oh
mine
my
and compare.
gosh.
I have a theory.
It's funny,
I
though.
checked. I checked.
Oh, you already
Selex's
checked my pulse.
Have I?
Someone did.
Not me. I checked.
I
his
think it
pulse.
was. I think it was you, because that's when we learned Celix is also very slow because he's a Dampier.
Either way, I
Yeah.
check it now. Is it like the
Zelig
same
also has
thing?
a slow heartbeat, but it's not Ritz slow. It's like 40, 50 beats per minute. Still incredibly slow, but
No, his is
Ritz
worse.
could be in a coma.
The man that's
His-
legally considered dead.
Legally. I don't-
I
Like,
must say,
oh, no.
though,
His is a lot slower.
Like,
No, yeah, pulse.
the concept of eating was very new to me here. I didn't have to out of there either.
I have a theory.
Hmm. Someone cast a spell on me to not sleep.
No. No, it's something a bit more simple. Or less. I think you're like me. But more weathered. Not as put together.
Vampire.
No.
Ah.
His heartbeat is slower. It also might just be because his original body is more weathered. When I became a Dampier, my body wasn't as weathered. Maybe transferring over to this plane, you died a little bit. You don't need to eat. You don't need to sleep. Your pulse is slow. Do you not remember much?
Not between here and there. So, again, I've never really had to eat anyways. That's not anything new.
Dying causes you to forget a bit. It's a traumatic experience. Ritz, I think you died.
You think
I
I'd
have a
forget that?
Yes.
What did Paul say?
I said, and you think I'd forget that?
Yes.
Would it not be
Because
it's a
traumatic
traumatic
enough to
experience.
remember?
it's like forgetting pain. When something is too hurtful, it dulls itself to you. It's always there. I died once. I remember the pain. But I know I don't remember all of it.
Sorry, you. What? Like blinks and looks at you.
I died once.
Okay, you're bringing this up now. Like, what? When did this happen? When was that? How was
It's not
that?
important.
I would say
Pathetic, don't
it is in
It's-
this context, especially.
It's just a point of comparison between me and you. I don't mean to make this about myself. I've died once, and I came back different. I don't remember all of it. I don't remember all of the pain. Things leaked out of my memory and I lost things. Maybe something similar to happen to you. Maybe you're not a Dampier. I don't know what you could be. But I think you lost a little bit of yourself.
but just from the fact that I can't sleep and my heart beats slow.
Heart beats slow, can't sleep, don't need to eat.
Never needed to eat.
You said that you didn't much need to eat.
I like the taste.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Never did.
It's just the closest I think I can get to through personal experience. I hope I'm wrong.
Was Lonnie there when, like, I can't remember, when the Tide Striker, like, referred to Ritz as, like, her first mate?
No. That
No?
was before
Okay.
you joined.
Okay.
You do know that the Tide Striker has said that because you've been in the room when they've talked about it with William and
Oh,
Delgado.
okay. Yeah.
So, like, you're aware. You just weren't there when it happened.
I mean, Ritz, darling, it does kind of make sense. I mean, the Tide Striker seems to know you, and you don't know her, though. Maybe there are things you're forgetting.
I'm curious if it's purposeful. I don't know about
Ritz.
this whole dead thing,
Or if it's
though.
old age. But
Ritz, I have a question.
Mm.
Can I try something that might hurt?
Just don't damage the vial.
I opened the bag
I
of
will.
holding.
Or broth. It disappears.
Don't worry. I'll try to make sure this doesn't hurt very much. Do you trust me? As a friend, I won't hurt you to an extent that will last. I just want to test, if you're willing.
You're one of the few I would.
That means mountains to me. Thank you.
that was Lonnie. That wasn't me. I mean, it was me too, but it was Lonnie as well.
Lonnie, if I could have your assistance, would you mind healing Ritz after this?
Of course.
What
Kind of
is
just
what
stands
happened?
next to Ritz.
Ritz, this is going to hurt. I need you to stand. He, like, ushers and finds a spot in the kitchen so they're away from all the fish.
I unhunch my back. Stand up straight.
Do you want
Against
me
the
to hit
wall.
you in the back? Maybe it'll fix your back a little bit.
Oh, actually. Turns around. right,
he points-
right there.
I got you. He points his fingers over at Ritz. I'm going to hit him with an Eldritch Blast and try to do minimum damage. If that's allowed.
I'll say you can make it so your max is half.
Okay. So that would
roll
be
higher than 4 on any of those d8s. Just consider them 4.
D10.
Oh, d10. You roll higher than 5.
Okay.
Already d10s.
I rolled 5. I actually rolled 5.
Okay.
Like on the dot. So that is 10 points of force damage. As he hits you in the back.
It was a D10.
Oh, is it always a d10? I thought it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
no,
just
it's more
increases
B.
how many.
Is
He
he did 10
hits
to
you
me?
in the back. Yep, 10 damage. You okay?
What am I at? Hold on.
6.
We've had a long rest since you've been injured. You should have full health.
Lonnie, like, catches him.
God.
Are you okay?
Yes? What was that for? What are you
Good to hit you.
testing?
I'm going to hit you one more time with the same
Okay.
spell.
All
Just
right.
a little bit different.
Okay.
You heal 13.
Oh, don't hit my back again. Fuck.
Okay. Hold out your hand. I'll hit you in the hand. Or a spot that you choose.
My arm.
Hit me in the ass.
It's cushioning.
There's cushioning.
Prince
Oh,
is
it's cold.
he's caked the fuck up.
That's why he wears the
Over.
robe, bro.
Magic is stored in the cheeks.
That's crazy.
He just turns his arm and just... Let me know if this feels any different. He pulls off his mask. Form of dread. Of the void. And he points out. I shoot him again with my Eldritch Blast, but I change it to necrotic damage. 6, so it's a 5. So 10 points of necrotic damage. You died and came back. You might have a resistance to necrotic.
Ow.
Oh, that's ass. You heal 6.
Wait, I heal 6? Oh, wait, so you're healing me as he's damaging?
Yes. So it was 13 before, it's 6 again.
You just... It has this, like, wispy ghostiness that just into the side of your arm.
Mm.
Did that feel less?
No.
It's all the same?
It's all the same. You're just hurting me.
I'm sorry.
Ow.
Yeah.
Bane, you walk in the
Bane.
front door to the sight of Selic Eldritch blasting Ritz in the back, and Ritz going, "Ow, does that feel any different? Oh, you're
Damn,
just
I was gonna say
hurting."
parting words to Nearly, but fuck this. This is way more amusing.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just walk in like.
Hey, man. They're doing an experiment.
Are we finally killing him?
Name
No.
of science, no. What?
Would you like to volunteer?
Nah, mate, we're good.
Oh.
All right.
No, I know.
She
The fuck,
brushes
dude?
Your body's in...
It's just like, fuck does truce mean to you? I can't kill you. Yet.
They're doing experiments to see if Ritz is dead.
Your body is not resistant to the necrosis. It's... You're not a zombie.
I have a theory.
I would hope not.
And he holds out a hand. Oh. We could try yours. And he holds out a hand for Retz and just... Sorry,
Wow.
friend.
He just goes, and then actually shakes it.
Oh. That was good. That actually made me jump a little bit. Well done. Well done.
Any other...
It's like, I have a theory. I think maybe crossing through, we're thinking about why Ritz doesn't need to eat or sleep, by the way, Payne. And so we're like trying to theorize to catch you up. My theory is when you came from the other side, from your past world, right? I'm thinking you got separated or sundered in some way.
Ritz descended.
So there's you here, and then maybe there's another you somewhere who has your like powers and like or like your magical energy and potential somewhere, or maybe that potential or energy is somewhere. I'm thinking there's an aspect, there are multiple pieces of you somewhere. And maybe that's why the Tide Striker thinks she knows you, because maybe she knows a different piece of you.
Are you comparing me to a headpiece?
Oh my god.
That wasn't my intention, but kind of. I guess you could make that comparison.
I feel as whole as the day I was born, though, I will say.
Except you
Other
can't
than
eat or
the...
sleep and don't
I've never
have all
had to
the
eat.
powers.
I don't know why hunger's been such a thing. I've never had to eat.
Well, sure, but you don't sleep now and you have none of your magical power. Or that you had before.
Maybe. I wonder if I go back, if I would get back some of myself, actually, thinking about it.
That's
Maybe,
only one way to
or-
find out. Let's just send you to the astral plane unadulterated.
What if Bella is right, and the way that you get your powers back is by defeating all of these other versions of you? What if you have to assimilate them back into your body? Like, what if?
Yeah.
God, it's like you could write a whole fucking story about that.
Battle Ritzal.
Let's go. Let's go.
But
Let's
Did
go.
the fish
I'd
say
play
that?
Sorry.
well, my question is, would I not be recognizable amongst the people here if they had seen someone like me?
Maybe you weren't always
Would they
this
not have
ugly.
told me?
Well, but the
What?
people here wouldn't have
Are
seen
you going
no.
to add anything to this conversation, you fucking shithead?
Yeah, I think you're just weird, and because I don't know what you are, I can't validly say whether or not you need to be eating or sleeping.
Then maybe you should listen and learn.
I was
Yeah.
listening, and so far, it seems like this is pretty normal for you.
There you go. I'm glad to hear you listening. Now shut up.
Friends. Friends. We're all friends.
What was I saying? I was saying the people here wouldn't know you as much as the people here don't know the Tide Striker. If they if you were hanging out with her, or like that piece of you was hanging out with her.
But
Yeah.
all my people look like me. For the most
Okay.
part.
They're all
I'm so the same as all my people for the most part. Tall, yellow, spotted.
Mm.
Elfy ears is what people say as well. That's why I just
Excellent.
don't argue with it. It's easier
Very-
not to say what I really am.
Then maybe we need to find someone else like you. See if they're dealing with the same thing you are.
I
Could be
thought that
somebody
you
we could
said
work
that
to.
people like him were like serial killers.
We deal with a lot of very dangerous people.
They're not from the fucking astral plane.
You don't know that.
It's true.
Yeah, you know, we encounter
ones we've
things that could be
survived
from
Have not been from the astral plane.
Also,
I
I'll
would
say-
argue we find much more dangerous things here that we've encountered that are not from the astral plane.
I'll also say it's kind of rich of you saying it's like, what if they're all serial killers? When you and I answered the fastest when we were put in the zone of truth, and Alakt was like, "Have you ever killed someone?" And both of you and I were like, "Yeah." So
That's fair. It's also,
That
I
is
was
fair.
going to say, I think any Ritzarian serial killer, like, yes, if we find one and they are scary and try and kill us, that's like, that sucks. But also, Ritz is like their leader, right? So they wouldn't
They
attack us,
also-
presumably.
They also would have blamed me. Sorry, don't.
They would
They
They go
blame you.
after me. Well, of course. I look like them. I talk like them. Have mannerisms like them. We are very similar.
So they would go after you or not go after you?
I'd be the first to be asked, did I do this? I'd be brought in.
Do what specifically?
Whatever criminal activity they did.
Oh, I see. I'm
Suspect.
saying if we find one of your people here, like they won't attack you, would they?
No.
Yeah.
And that's all we need.
Well,
Oh,
no.
man.
Nope.
oh dear.
Nope. As long as this isn't a bug in the same container as another bug situation, where they're just going to attack on sight. If we meet someone else that's like you, Ritz, maybe we should ask them. Whatever the situation, if we can find time, just so that you can get some answers. See if this is a you thing or just the effect of changing planes the way you did. I think it would bring a lot of answers to questions you might be asking, especially that we were asking, if you're willing to let us know.
I agree. Which is
And
why
now-
I'm going to
Sorry,
find my wife.
Oh,
Eh,
Oh.
I know that she's here for sure now. Obviously, none of you are married. Maybe.
No, Dominic.
Looks at
Not
Nope.
legally.
looks at Vane.
I don't know what you
Good.
fucking want. I told you that I had to go undercover for a lot of jobs.
No, I understand that. I thought you meant. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fair. That's
I don't think any of us are actually married.
no. Wasn't built for
Which
marriage,
is also why I think we should keep that information under wraps within our own group. Not even William Black, to a degree. I want to find
I
her
won't
first.
tell anyone.
Wait, which information are we keeping under wraps? That you're looking for your wife?
Mhm. Any information we find about her.
And sorry if I might just be forgetting. How do we know that she's alive?
Mhm.
Or on this plane.
The gun.
The gun. Oh, I see.
Yeah, actually. Very good point.
That's why I tormented it every night I could.
That
I
makes
see.
I
a
wanted
lot of
the-
That
sense.
makes
Dispelled magics, the visions, any
that-
little thing I could get. And also why I took the sleep
that?
potion.
Oh, that you pulled out of the bag of holding.
Well,
I was told some answers might come to me once I've gotten actual sleep. I have no idea what that means, but I prepared for the worst.
Rest clears the head, darling.
And that's a sleep potion, by the way. Don't drink it.
I heard him say sleep potion.
Just want to make sure in case it's apparently very potent. Like you won't wake up till tomorrow.
Oh my god, yes.
That's how I usually sleep.
and
But-
maybe you'll find some things in your dreams. I can't
But-
imagine you've had many.
But on the off chance I wake up powerless again, rely on Renava. She has my book.
Do you think you're gonna lose your powers after you go to sleep?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have to prepare for the worst thing that's ever happened to me on this side. I took the steps to do that.
Well, I don't think we'll have to change our reliabilities. I think you're still going to be a part of the squad, whether or not you are a wizard or not. You'll still be our friend.
Aw,
Of course, but
sweet.
my usefulness without magic.
Listen, Ritz. Even if you don't have your tricks and spells, you still got your experience, your wisdom.
And they could probably give you a gun.
True.
Oh my god, yes.
Don't need
never
magic to
used a
wield a
gun.
gun.
You can learn artillery. Perhaps then you become a melee fighter.
Speaking of wizards, I'm sure Runava's about to walk through that door right about now. Right on cue, like everyone else, right?
All right, Q Seinfeld.
Ritz,
Hmm?
I have a question. Like,
Yes.
the gun near your wife, and it's like, it made sort of a big deal about. Is your wife a big deal? Like, is she like a deity or like something of that effect?
If she hasn't lost her powers like me, absolutely. As big
What
of a
was her
deal as
name?
William Black.
What was her name? You said? You
So,
mentioned. Sal. All right. Interesting. Okay. If you had to pinpoint, like, what kind, like, a deity of what? Like, if you had to give a name to it.
I wouldn't say deity. Just powerful.
Just
Golden eyes, powerful.
Okay.
He matched everything in my power when I was at my maximum. One reason why I loved her.
That's so sweet. Oh my god.
Very
Guys, I don't
sweet.
think Runava's coming.
Bella has been pointing at the door the whole time.
Yeah. I like walk over, I open the door, look down the street. Never mind. Nicholas.
She's just too short. You look right over her.
Oh.
There's a moment where Selic's shoulder gets ever so slightly lighter as he commands Rook to go outside and watch for when Renava's walking up so that Selic can tell Bella when Renava's about to be there.
Yay!
Nava, who's not gonna come back for the next few fucking hours.
Perfect. He's just gonna sit there.
With
Rook
that,
after 2 hours, just
And fuck this.
anyway, continue.
with that said, though, I think the only one who doesn't sleep well outside of trancing is you, right, Lonnie?
Yes, no, I just charge.
Would you watch an old man sleep through the night?
You
Oh my
can't
God,
make
I
that
get to
sound
observe.
Any more creepy?
But it's fun to observe, though. You never people watched before.
I just meant the phrase.
All the time.
It's fine. It's fun though, right? Like it's fun to people watch, sort of observe. It's sort of like to Ritz.
It's one of the things they teach you through combat. You learn a lot
Okay,
about
well-
someone through watching their expression, motion, ways that they walk.
You know, I was thinking more of like seeing somebody walk down the street and like thinking that their outfit could be changed a little bit so that pants match their shirt. But that is also very practical.
I offer something to you. If you go to bed and you sleep, and in your dream you have terrible nightmares that cause you to toss, turn, scream, you never know what could be waiting in there. And Lonnie witnesses this. Would you like me to eat your dreams to take away the nightmares?
Normally I would, but I think in this case, I need the full experience of whatever's to come.
Okay.
Fair enough. I will also say that would mean that you would have to also stay in the institute because I cannot stay here overnight.
Really?
Yes, I am bound to the institute, Ollie.
Ah, shit, I don't even have the rock desk wheel.
We could go put in a request to keep Lonnie overnight to watch Ritz as he sleeps. Make sure he is monitored during this fragile time.
True, or he could just come with me to the institute. How would you like to sleep under the canopy of a tree?
Do you have a pillow?
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Amazing. The garden is lovely. I like to stare at the animals.
Best of luck, Ritz.
Do you have pretty flowers that smell good?
I wouldn't know if they smell good or not, but they are pretty flowers.
Huh.
Do people say they smell good?
I just see. I didn't really listen when they're saying if they smell good or not, but I assume so. Because there's a lot of people that hang out there.
Do you see people sniffing them?
You know, Cryo.
I
I don't know.
You don't usually see people leaning in and sniffing the flowers directly, but there. Roll me a history check.
All right. I don't have my dice out. I
don't really notice. I don't. But it's shutting down. Rebooting.
Her eyes turn blue, and she just
Blue
Rebooting.
screens.
Oh, shit. History, you say? 19.
Ooh.
Why?
20 minus
why-
one.
Damn.
You
No, it was 17
vaguely
plus.
recall at one point someone in the past sitting on the bench and going, "It smells lovely in here." Whether it was the flowers specifically or something else, you don't know.
You know, I have heard say that it smells lovely in the room before. So perhaps it's the flowers.
Is that good enough for you, Ritz?
That'll put me right to sleep, I think.
Right.
Amazing.
Oh, I also have a plushie you can... Never mind.
What plushie did you have?
I gave it away.
Oh.
I
It's
forgot
funny
it.
you say that.
Plushie?
I also gave away my plushie.
Oh
I-
no.
Gave away my plushie so that he looks over at the little terrarium that he has dragon in, so that they can have wings.
Oh.
I wouldn't worry about that. See, I actually have this pulls out a dagger. Oh, I used to sleep with this all the time. Kept me nice
Where
and
did you
safe.
pull that out of?
His ass.
My robe. You never be too careful.
You go to put the dagger back away after saying that, and from inside of your robe, just there are a lot of pockets in here, so that makes sense.
God, fuck!
Hello. Oh my god, you have a little man in your coat.
You've met Mr. Piggy, so he just pulls him out. Just hello.
Oh, you're so funny.
Mr. Picky, you're inside our home.
The fuck were you doing in there?
Uninvited.
Well, I didn't realize plushies needed invitations.
When they're alive and walk around and talk, yeah, they do.
Consent is
We have
very
an
important, Mr.
intruder.
Piggy.
Are you spying on
case.
me?
No. Well. I see that my invitation was lost in the mail. I shall see you later. And he just starts.
Where are you going?
Wait, hold on. Why are you here? Did you need something?
Is something wrong with Phoebe?
Oh no, Phoebe's fine. She and Otto
Are you-
went to dinner, and I had nothing to do. So I
You
saw this
should-
gentleman walking by and decided to hitch a ride.
Why did I not
You
feel
should
you?
look after her.
I'm incredibly stealthy.
All right, well, Mr. Phoebe. Mr.
Bye,
Phoebe.
Mr.
Mr. Phoebe.
Mr. Phoebe was my oath keeper's name.
You got it?
Mr.
Oh.
Piggy.
We have
Take-
fans, by the way.
What?
What? Hold on.
Hey.
We'll get to that in a second. Let me
all
give
right.
Mr. Picky his. Mr. Picky, as long as you are here to not cause any trouble, you are always welcome in our home.
Ah, I understand I am not welcome in your home. I will see you later.
Okay. Bye.
Mr. Picky, you're allowed as long as you announce yourself.
And don't cause serious harm.
As long as you
No
announce
harm I
yourself.
cause would ever be serious. Only
And-
mental.
Only
Existential.
silly.
And bring gifts.
You don't have to do that, but it would be nice.
He walks to the door and he reaches up like he's gonna pull the handle. He obviously cannot reach, and then he just
I'll
I just
open
wave
the
a
door.
hand and the door opens.
presto it and just
Or thaumaturgy.
thank you. You
Good
I
night,
was just
Picky.
seeing what gift he would try to bring. I was
He just walks
genuinely
out
very
and
curious.
closes the door behind him. You guys
Okay,
hear
what
the
were you
thing.
saying, Ritz?
Yes, I know Mr. Picky was leaving. Yes, you didn't have to tell me about that. We saw it.
Talking
We
to
have
the director?
fans, apparently.
What do you mean, fans?
Well, someone wanted my autograph on the way here.
And did you give it?
No, I just drew a picture of myself. I know better than
good.
the sign shit. No face shit here.
That's
Well, he's still got his face, which is a good sign.
Yeah, that's Wait, so why did they ask you? They were just like, oh my god, it's Ritz. Can I get your autograph?
No, basically.
Oh, who was it?
I didn't get a name, just a
You didn't
fan.
ask their name
Why would I?
because someone came up to you and asked for your autograph. Are you
Yeah.
damn Ritz? You're already above the fans.
I don't know, it didn't seem important. They just wanted
Alright.
something and then left.
What do they want? Just your autograph?
Autograph and where we eat. I told them about
Where we
Nearly's.
eat?
Darling.
You told them where we hang out?
Yes. Now maybe we can go somewhere new.
I like Nearly.
Ritz, nice.
High five, Ritz.
Nice.
Funny, darling.
Nice, Ritz. That Ritz, good job. It's like the most genuinely like, oh, awesome.
Bella, Ritz at high fiving Ritz. Goes back inside.
Vane sitting there in the corner, just like
I like Nearly.
I also like nearly. I also like eating other food.
Nobody said you guys have to come with me.
Well, yeah, but we all want to go together as a group. That's the point.
That's not true.
You're
You
in a
leave me alone
squadron,
all the
darling.
time.
When do I leave you alone? You always go off on your own little adventures.
Yeah, now you can go meet our fan, become friends.
Yeah, well,
I'm staying
God.
far away from whoever the fuck that is now that she knows where we eat.
Well, it sounds like she's gonna find you.
That
Yeah.
she will meet.
Looks like-
Well,
Mm,
Do you
That's
know what
great.
she looked like? Ritz?
Yeah, what's she look like?
oh, yeah, minor illusion.
Have any of us seen this person before?
No.
Okay.
Like, this is just a
fuck.
random human woman.
Um,
Yeah,
Oh my
then
God.
I can ask Nearly if she's seen her. If he's seen her.
well, I do have plan for tomorrow, right? So I'm thinking, well, so first of all, I have my
Training.
I'm gonna get my ass beat in the morning, and then I do want to go to Rolo's. I don't know if anyone want to come with afterwards.
Ritz, I don't know if you remember, but you have to go to Rolo's to ask for the magic item, the dispel magic item.
Oh, yeah. I do need to go there.
Great. Well, I'll come by after my training. After I clean up, I'll check to see if you're awake yet. Do you want me to wake you up if you aren't, or do you want me to let you run out the full course of sleeping?
Do not interrupt me at all.
Okay. Well,
Just
if
like-
you're not done, I will be going by myself. I'll wait. I'll like eat breakfast. I'll give you time. I'll be generous, but I
He
won't
literally won't be here.
He's going to be at the Institute.
Okay. Well, I'll go there.
Why don't
And-
we all go?
It's closer to Rolo's too, being there at the institute.
Is there
Why don't
enough
we all go?
room for that?
When we all
Not
go to
the-
Rolo's.
No, for everyone to go somehow.
Not to the
We all-
Institute. I meant
Yeah.
Rolo's.
Oh,
There's also definitely enough room in the institute for all
Yes,
of
a
us. It's the
garden,
biggest
darling.
place in this whole
Yeah.
shebang.
Yeah. Why don't we all go tomorrow to Rolo's? I mean, get ourselves out. I was considering here in a moment before the sun sets. He holds up his black pearl. I was actually going to ask if Atalon, if you want to come help me sell this. I could use some assistance. You're quite charismatic.
Above the table, did we get paid for our last mission yet or no?
Not yet.
No, maybe we could go after we get paid for the desert expedition, and then we can go and immediately spend our money.
Yeah, I was just going
Shopping
to
spree.
set it up before so that we didn't have that another spot to go to.
Sure.
Mm.
All
Sounds
right.
good to
Well,
me.
I am gonna grab a cup of this coffee. Could you presto and make it a little bit warmer again?
Yeah, sure.
I think I'm gonna go and write a letter to my parents.
Sure. And Ritz, why don't you come with us? I mean, we're gonna go try to sell this, and I feel like you have a way with words.
Now or in the morning?
Do you want to go now? Or would you rather go set up in the Institute? Won't take long. Just want to do it before nightfall.
I'd like to go to bed as soon as possible, admittedly. I want to see what this revelation's about.
You gotta wait for
No.
the money anyway, so.
Oh,
Why don't we go sell it, and then we'll be closer to the Institute, so we make it one stop, and then drop you off at the Institute, and see you out in the morning.
sounds good to me.
Sure. Bonnie, if you're okay with that?
Yeah, of course. I love going places. More places, the better.
Bane, would you like to come with?
Nah.
Okay. See if we can find Renava on the way.
Mm.
Sure.
Okay.
If we're okay with that, enjoy the coffee, Bella. Bane, you're welcome to some coffee as well.
Appreciate it. I think I'm gonna go check out my handiwork because I haven't gotten to see it at all. He left straight from me doing that to
Oh yeah.
fucking desert, and Vane just kind of like has this moment of just like, as he like starts moving toward the stairs.
If you need me, I'll be in my room.
Okay. If you need me,
For
I'll
sure.
be on the roof. If you hear something fall, hope it wasn't me.
Okay.
Good night.
Can't you?
Sleep.
Bye, Ritz. Have
Hi.
fun sleeping. I will.
Me too.
I'll be back in a bit. I'll go drop these two off and then I'll come back.
Okay, boss Ellie, love you.
Okay.
Bye, Vane.
Bye, Lonnie.
Bella.
Bye, Tom.
Wait,
Vane
wait.
and Bella, you stay. Oh,
Before I go, you two, what are your favorite desserts?
Are you pointing at?
Bella, Vane.
Lemon squares.
Lemon squares, okay.
I don't fucking know. I ate a bunch of seedy bars. You're basically the only dessert I've really ever eaten.
Okay, amazing. We'll experiment.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
You seem like a snickerdoodle kind of guy.
What the fuck?
Oh my God,
is
we'll
this
try
shit? What did you
snickerdoodle.
call me?
Cookies.
what did you?
That was good. That was good. That was good.
And now you two, as they're like heading out, asking Selwick and Roots.
I already told you about it.
Brownies.
What?
Brownies.
Brownies. Oh my God. Oh my, I was so close last time. Okay.
You already know mine.
Right. Tea cakes. That's right. Tea
Heavily
cakes.
frosted.
Yes, exactly.
Let's hope we find Runava on the way.
Yes, I need to ask her hers as well.
I'll
you guys.
take Rook, like I'll reach up above the door and just yoink. Do me a favor, fly above us and see if you see Runava. We're going.
You didn't have to
mobile
grab
on
my
this.
ass for that.
Yeah, but
Selleck's cheating to try and make sure he intercepts Runava.
I don't know if this is cheating if I'm using the tools at my disposal.
All right, I'll fly. Don't worry about it. I got it.
I just wanted you to know that I knew you were there.
I appreciate you, Sir Selleck. You feel his invisible hand kind of just gently pat the side of your face,
Okay.
and then just he takes off. Vane, you climb out onto the roof, and in the sunset, you see a sight. You expected all of your artwork to be cleaned off at this point, potentially a demerit gifted to you by Delgado for your vandalism. Your mural has been joined on all sides by artwork. Some drawn, some painted, sculptures laid out, flowers draped across in places, in a way you entirely did not expect. This has become a memorial.
He kind of has that moment to where, I mean, he's standing on the roof, kind of taking it in, but, you know, in the process of settling as his vision kind of adjusts to it. And he just looks at it and he goes, "You're a person, Vane. And so are they." But you. And he glances back up the storm wall and goes, "You're fucked."
Those of you on the way to the Institute, don't encounter Runava on the way. Get all the way to the Institute, even with the help of Rook, looking.
We stop at the jeweler first.
Oh, you stop at the jeweler? That's right.
Then you
Trying
do
to sell
run into
the-
Runava.
At the jeweler.
Yeah, a place Ray would famously like to take their character.
Yeah. She's
Oh my
selling her
God.
headpiece. She's given up.
Oh my God.
All right.
Trying to
Selling
sell
it for
this
3 Electrum.
I will-
It's specified 700 if I roll high enough.
Yep. So there is a scale. There is a minimum amount you can make, and 700 is the max. I will allow you to make a persuasion check, and I will allow bardic inspiration to be added.
Guidance.
I will also allow guidance to be added.
And I brought Lonnie with me because Lonnie has proficiency in persuasion for the help action.
Would you like me to make it look very appealing. As appealing as possible.
Oh yeah, boss!
Oh shit! I forgot you had that.
Possibly distort its value.
The wizard and the 2 charisma casters go to sell a pearl.
Jeez. Oh, god damn it! Distort value can double.
Yippee! Just
Okay,
holding
so-
out the pearls we're talking.
The stock
First.
market is crashing. Welcome to 2008.
Add
Roll
advantage. Make your D20 roll.
Gotcha. Persuasion, and then what's the bardic inspiration?
It's a D8, I believe.
What is that? Oh,
Like you won't have it. Whoop.
Sorry, my phone just fell. I rolled a 16 at advantage plus.
I'll say for the bardic and for the guidance, just keep whatever number you roll for them, and your 20 is the advantage.
Wait, sorry, what?
Just roll the bardic and the guidance once. Just to-
Oh yeah,
to
that's
save time.
assembly. What's
Yeah.
you said it's a D8?
Yes.
D8. It's a 6, and then a D4. It's a 3. So that is 16 plus 6 plus 3, and then plus my persuasion score.
Oh, let's go.
That's 33.
Sheesh.
I am now going to
Kill myself.
make an investigation check against Ritz's spell DC. If
You fucked.
I fail, the value will double from whatever
Come
you
on!
made.
We've been playing in a month!
Let's go.
I'm
let's go,
just
let's go.
gonna roll a d20 using Ritz's sheet, and then I'll add the modifier silently to myself and tell you guys what the result is. Are you ready?
Go.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh.
What's your save DC?
16.
Oh, does anybody have inspiration?
Silvery Barms.
I actually do have inspiration. I can give you
I'm
disadvantage.
gonna use it. Oh my
Yes.
fucking
This is
god.
almost
It's
1400.
It's
It's
funny
getting
as hell.
1400.
I'm gonna use your d20 now, Etalon.
Oh, let's go. That's great. That's
Oh,
good.
don't say
fantastic
that.
news.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on!
Oh, is it
God.
better? Oh my god.
No,
16
it's the
again.
same!
Oh, it's the same.
For the
What
audio
hell?
listeners,
What
it's another
the-
16.
That's
what
crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
And
will
they really,
say-
the dice really do hate me specifically. Like that's that.
That was
Crazy, these new tariffs just hit.
Crow.
Yeah.
You do not get 1400 for your pearl,
Oh damn.
but you do get the full 700. However, you don't get it all in gold because they tell you straight up they just do not have 700 gold that they have kept on hand. Some of it is stored away in the shop. But after much haggling, you get 500 gold worth of platinum, which I believe is 50 pieces, the conversion
Mhm.
rate. Yeah, 50 pieces of platinum.
What's the conversion rate
Another-
these days?
Another 50 pieces of gold. And the remaining value, the remaining 150, is you get a bracelet. You get a silver bracelet with a gem inset in it that is worth 150 gold that you can either sell or trade at another later point.
Okay.
But 700
Alright.
gold is just a lot of money that they are not liquid on right now.
Okay. I give 10 platinum pieces to both Lonnie and Ritz.
He takes it anyway
Oh, yeah.
though.
Just the little baggies. Here you guys go. Is that enough?
Yeah. Why? Takes it.
For the assistance?
Sweet.
Ritz, is that enough for you?
More than enough.
And then I could use the rest of this for the fish, the aquariums, and I would like to get a specific magic item to help me in the future. If we can find it tomorrow.
I will investigate with you, or I'll help you investigate.
Thanks, Ritz. All right, let's head over to the Institute so you can get some shut eye. I'll look after Dragon tonight.
You guys head to the Institute, and as you guys enter, this is when you bump into Runava. As Runava stayed and chit-chat with William Black for a while, finished off all the water in the kettle, and
does Rook say to
now walking out. I was going to say, as you feel Rook land back on your shoulder because you walk inside, you guys are just kind of chit-chatting with each other a little, and then Rook just out loud, instead of telepathically to you, just, I see Runava.
Thank you, Rook. Yes, she is.
Oh my god, I also see Renata.
Okay, well, I mean, you know what? You don't have to take away the fucking wind from underneath my sails.
I'm not
All
taking
right.
it from you. I'm joining you, darling.
That's did I ask?
No, you didn't.
You should let people
Well,
uplift you more.
More the merrier, darling.
Is it
Yeah.
not satisfying?
I'm never satisfied.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Hi, Runava.
Hi, Rue.
Hello.
How are you?
Did I tell you I was going to sleep tonight?
Yes.
And I told you to take care of the book?
Yes.
All right.
I get to observe him. Ah, isn't that fun?
What?
I get to observe him. See if he does anything strange in his sleep.
I have no idea if I'm going to wake up with or without magic. If I wake up through a nightmare or something. Whatever this does. It's be interesting.
They're gonna stay here for the night.
Right. All right.
And are you heading back?
That was the plan. Yes.
Oh, I was just dropping these two off. Do you want to walk with me?
Sure.
Okay. You two? I assume, Lonnie, you know where to set up Ritz.
Yes. Oh my god, this is gonna
I wish,
I'm gonna sleepover.
I wish you luck. I hope you
Thank you.
feel better.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're hoping that you feel and understand things better.
In this moment, as you're saying your sort of goodbyes, Selleck, you turn and glance just at a corner of your eye. Someone familiar who you haven't seen in a hot minute. Honor, the researcher who worked with you and Bella to catch all those fish.
Oh,
she's at the little stream in the atrium, currently feeding fish.
Oh. Hi, Honor.
Hi.
You're feeding fish.
Oh yeah, she comes walking down to all of you. Just hello. Where's your big lady friend?
Oh, she's back. She's back at our base. She's just setting up for the night. I was dropping these two off.
Hello, everyone. I'm Honor.
Hello.
Honor, I recently, I think you'd find this fun. I caught 2 dwarf eels. We have a bluefish. We have an angelfish, a porcupine fish, a big-eyed soldier fish, and even a salmon shark.
You have a salmon shark?
Yeah. His name's Marshmallow.
That's amazing.
Right? It's such a good name.
Oh.
Dwarf eels have trauma.
Do you want to bring them by the research guild at any point? I have a whole maritime office set up.
I would love
Not
to
here
do
in the
that.
Institute. It's a few doors down.
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful.
Not tonight, though. We have to go get ready for bed.
We're getting all shut in for the night.
But when you have time, If I'm around, just says,
Oh, I do all of the research. I'm in city. I don't go traveling or anything. So you just swing by anytime before evening, and we'll give you a tour.
I would adore that. Thank you, Honor. And this is Etalon, Runava, and Ritz.
Seen you around.
Yes,
I hear you make
We went
good
fishing.
baked goods,
I do. Oh my god.
and that you're a murderer.
Yes, exactly.
Oh. Okay.
Fishing together.
Interesting.
71.
Wow. By yourself?
No.
Interesting.
135.
Oh.
my God.
Unknown.
Make a
Who's
deception
this?
check. The number's higher. Okay.
It was nice seeing you, Honor. I would have to absolutely stop by.
Oh, of course. You do all of this. Did you get magical tanks set up to keep your fish maintained? Or?
I have something a bit better. He
Oh.
points at Lonnie.
You take care of all the fish?
I do. When they're out doing the business, I'm the one who.
Do you need help or advice? Do you need books?
Honor knows her
I've already
stuff.
read. I've read many. I aquascaped it a bit ago. So they look like they have mountains. Ah, so
Wonderful.
cute.
I would love to see.
Ah, yes. I'm excited.
Sure. When we do a tour, I'll make sure that Ethelon comes around as well, if you be okay with that.
Of course. No one ever comes by the aquatics office.
That's wrong.
But aquatics are so lovely.
All right. It was good seeing you all. She just walks
as well.
by.
And, Ritz, Lonnie, we'll see you tomorrow?
Yes, of course.
Perfect.
Hopefully.
Oh,
Okay.
darling. what
Flower, are
was-
you ready? I mean, Runava, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Flower.
What was your question?
Flower.
What was your question?
What was the plushie you lost?
Oh, it was a dragon.
I'm just dragon. Okay.
It was a wyvern.
Oh, okay.
I didn't lose it. I traded it.
Well, yes, but flower.
Are you ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet tooth and flower. That's so funny.
Thank you, Lonnie.
It's so cute.
It's a new development.
Have a good night.
Selik and Runava set off towards home. Do you guys have any quick little chit chat?
Walk
Could you tell I
out.
was lying?
Mhm.
It was more like 500.
Oh my god. No, you have to tell me those. Did you have fun?
Oh, yes.
These two are
That
perfect
means-
for each other.
This friendship is crazy.
The psychopathic grandpa, the psychopathic yes girl.
It's a, we walk
the
out.
Two, yeah. The Shadow
They-
Kai have a conversation.
Step out and just. You alright?
Yes.
Did you find all the answers you were looking for?
Not exactly answers I'm looking for, but a step in the right direction.
That's good. Time well spent?
Time well spent. Yes.
It's good. Everyone's all set up. We see we're going to go do the thing. And then we're going to Rolos tomorrow. Would you like to join us?
That's the magic shop, yes?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't have anything going on tomorrow.
Maybe we could ask if Lance wants to come along.
I think Mutt would enjoy that.
But it's good. Well, we'll swing by in the morning to go pick them up so we can all go together. I think Vane is coming tomorrow. I'm unsure. But it should be fun.
Is this you attempting to have the party bond more?
Bit of that, bit of something else.
Something else?
Well, if we're going to the magic shop, I'm sure we've earned a good penny in our pocket. We can get stuff together. And if we buy new things to make us stronger, we can synergize. Say Ritz buys a circlet of fireball. Maybe Bella buys a ring of fire protection. Just in case anything goes awry. There's bonding as friends, but there's also bonding as a team.
That's fair.
And working together. Plus, he looks up into the sky. I think when we're here, we're not together.
What's that one phrase in common? Something about fucking off?
Yeah, fucking off. That's a great way to put it. I think whenever we're here, we keep to our own. And that's fine. Everybody wants their privacy, everyone wants to live their life. But when we're out, it's almost like we're forced together. And I feel like that's when discourse starts to happen, when fights break out. Like putting two cats in a pen together that are never together. They're gonna fight. I just think that maybe wishful thinking. Maybe sticking together when we're comfortable will lead to us being comfortable when we're together.
That makes sense.
Maybe I'm trying too much.
You're trying. I think you're right. The party hasn't gotten along. Many boundaries crossed. But I think things have settled more or less now. Selleck, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Am I a... Maybe if I just phrase it this way, it'll be kind of odd. Am I a person to you?
Seems like you had a hard time wording that one together, so I won't ask what you mean. And base question that you gave me, base wording, of course. But are you asking me, are you a certain kind of person? Or is it that, are you asking that I view you as something else?
More like, do you think you know me as a person?
No. I don't think I know you. I don't think I know any of you. There's a lot of unknown. I don't think I know Lonnie. I don't even know Rook.
I have this air of mystery about me.
But,
It's the bag.
Yeah, it's the bag.
It's the bag.
But do I know the friend that I made? Yes. It's like saying that you've read a book when you're only a few chapters in. I don't know this full book. I don't know what happens. I don't know what led to these events. I don't know. So I can't say that I've read it. But I've had my experience. And I know what I know so far.
Hmm.
Why do you ask?
Well, I've been having some interesting conversations with a number of people.
Are these people making you feel like you're not a person?
Not necessarily like not a person, but more giving me space to reflect over the last 30-some years.
Small amount of time for us who live so long.
Hmm.
But plenty of time to think.
Plenty of time to think.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think you're a person?
There is a notable pause in response. I think at the end of the day, I am a person.
Only at the end? What about the whole day? So it's only when, like, you go to bed you become a person? Or is it a bit earlier in the day? Are you a cat?
No,
Mark that one down.
it's... I think I've just been reflecting a lot on how I interact with people. I'm slow to trust because I've lived so long. And do you know what it's like to not have a body, Zalek?
Briefly. Yeah. But only a few seconds.
Only a few seconds.
And you?
More than a few seconds.
Oh, you got me beat. Why?
I wonder if you know how they say every experience changes a person. I hold so tightly onto, trying to retain the person that I once was, perhaps deluding myself into continuing to think that I am still that person, but that's not how that is.
So you've changed?
Dramatically.
Say that saying one more time, please.
You're going to make me say that I've changed?
Please. One more time. I just want to hear you say it. It would make me happy.
I don't know if it would make me happy.
Well, I don't know what make you say it, but you said it changes a person. And you've changed. Just because you're not the same person you used to be doesn't mean this person is less than who they were. You know, I used to be a sorcerer.
Guess we have that in common.
They did. We're different. I'm sure they would have gotten along, but we've changed. Me and you, we've changed. Yet, we still get along. Because we're new people. The person you were yesterday isn't the same as the person you are today. Because you're always going to change. Holding on to who you were is fine. But never letting yourself change will always hold you back. I got to see you change with my very eyes. And I think that's beautiful. I like the person that you are.
Thank you. I hope that one day I can share that same sentiment.
I hope so too. Never makes you comfortable. But at the end of the day, yes, I think you're a person.
Thank you, Selleck.
Of course. I used to be a sorcerer.
What
So
kind of
did you.
sorcerer?
Divine soul. I could heal. Yes, you know. I could heal. My magic was so bright. It was radiant. It was gorgeous. How I wish I could show you. And your magic, I'm sure it was extravagant.
I was able to control the weather with just a thought.
Just a thought?
Yes, I was very strong.
Did you just think weather and then it just whoosh?
Yes. Lightning would crackle whenever Rios would piss me off.
My eyes would glow anytime Delphi got on my nerves.
Good visual representations of when to stop a bit.
They learned, eventually.
Or you're Euros and you just don't learn.
Delphi's at least smart. I think both of our magic were probably extravagant and beautiful. Oh. Euros is extravagant and beautiful?
What is?
Vain?
Nope.
Oh.
The way you weave your magic into weapons. That is so cool.
Is it?
I've never seen it before. Your magic forming into weapons as you cast your spells? That is... It's unique. It's fun.
Renava puts a hand out, and from her palm, a hammer is formed out of the ink and shadow around as she grasps the handle, and almost as if it gains weight once it's fully formed, her arm drops. The hammer thuds to the ground. I thought it was that impressive.
Just summoned a hammer. that is completely made of magic.
Yes.
Do you know what the word impressive means?
No.
It means... How do I... Ah. 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 Wow.
Holy shit!
That.
Oh, root word impress.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. It's impressive. Impress.
Impress, not empress.
That's a whole other thing.
I don't know what that is either.
That's royalty stuff. You're impressive. Do you want to see something cool?
Of course.
I haven't told anyone this, but... And he holds out his hand, and he casts a guiding bolt. And just... on the ground. That's what I have left. You've seen me use it.
I have.
That's all I have left. But I can always shift it and change it with my new magic. Some would call it cool. Some would call it creepy. Some would say it smells bad. But it's new and it's mine.
I've always thought your magic was cool.
Stop.
I did. I do. I'm jealous that you have something left. I've tried. But the winds, the rain, lightning, thunder, nothing listens to me anymore.
Maybe you don't have anything left right now. Just like your headpiece. Maybe we can find it. Maybe it's still... And he goes and holds up a hand to poke at you. And he's like, maybe it's still in there. And he holds it above at a distance. Like he was going to go do the brother poke at the shoulder. And then he holds his hand back. He's like, wait, no, don't touch. Maybe it's still in there. Hiding, waiting for you to find it.
I would like that. And she reaches a hand and she'll poke a finger to yours. I'd like to show you one day.
That would be awesome. That would be... Wow.
It would be why.
Come on, Flower. Let's go home.
All right.
So, as you guys head home, Bella, are you doing anything for the evening, or are you just gonna sip coffee, have some food, and lie down?
I'm gonna sip coffee, have a little food. I'm writing a letter to my parents.
Oh yes, you're writing a letter to your parents.
Yeah, I wrote a couple earlier, when I got here and after my first week and stuff, but I sort of fell off of it. And I sort of write a letter, and essentially I'm not gonna full monologue it as much as it calls to me, but it's just essentially things aren't as simple as she had hoped. But her goals and ideals have not changed. She hopes that the person that she will be when she sees them again is the same person that is either the same person that they last saw or someone better. and just has a stack of like little love letters, a small stack for when to submit when it's time to go back to the mainland, like when the next submarine goes.
Okay.
To submit them.
Gotcha.
And then I'll just sort of I'll tidy up in the living room and like the area, do like a sort of I'll clean up like the coffee pot and the like food and stuff. I'll sweep like very I make the entry area presentable as a sort of almost like in a ritual sort of way to Azuzena.
Okay. You get yourself all set throughout the evening, tidying on and off. Back at the Institute, after some various talking with a number of people, and convincing from Etalon, Ritz, you are lying on one of the grassy patches of the atrium that's typically sort of used just for some casual picnicking for lunch by some of the researchers. You have a pillow under your head. You have the drink ready to go. And Etalon, you were just sitting there next to him.
Okay, are you ready?
I don't know. Like, I feel like you might be the wrong person to ask. Like the correct way to sleep. The position. I've been doing this for a while. It hasn't done shit for me.
I mean, I've seen a lot of. I mean, I don't sleep, but I have seen people sleep. It's more like a lot of the time they're usually on their side. Like they're usually lying on their side, and they kind of have like she lies down and does like the kind of like the sort of fetal position. I see this a lot. That one's pretty popular. I've seen some where they do like she does.
I'm also trying to think of my digestion. I'm gonna drink this stuff. Probably not on my stomach.
Right. I mean, you see, I don't really understand that either. I mean, if you drink something, it'll knock you out instantly. So I doubt that it'll be like,
Well, you should probably. Do you mind feeding this to me? I might knock out. I don't know if I'm knocking out instantly. I don't trust the crazy wizard lady.
You are absolutely knocking out instantly. You're kidding. If there were higher doses of anything in this, you would die. So you are knocking out instantly, darling. So yeah, I can do that.
If I die, tell Runaba to eventually bury me with my book.
All right.
When she's done using it.
Okay, I can do that. Oh my god, I forgot to ask her favorite baked. Okay, I'll ask her tomorrow. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
I mean, I'll heal you if you start to die instantly, okay? All right. Good night. She just pours it all in, like really unceremoniously.
The whole thing? He said he wanted to keep a little bit.
He did want to keep a little bit. So she would pour like 2/3 down.
Puts the full glass in.
You pour it, and you, Ritz, you drink it all. Just
I don't feel shit.
You say that, and then immediately just.
Good night.
So this is the only time you've ever seen him lie down and not do the crossed arm thing. He literally is like, I don't feel shit, and he's just like.
Lonnie, like, she's
Peter
like
Griffin death pose.
All right. And she like goes and like repositions him like on his side, like does the fetal position thing.
So
And she like
reflex.
yeah. And as she's like doing it, she says to herself, she's like, maybe I wasn't the best to figure out if he's dead or not. I can't feel his pulse. Like it's just like well, let's hope he's not dead. And she just sits cross-legged next to him and just like shuts down.
You go into charging mode. Yes, Kay.
I need to say something.
Uh-huh.
I misspoke. I do not offer cleaning my house as ritual to Ahuzena. It is
That's
to
good.
Aristotle.
There we go.
It
I'm
is.
glad. I
It
wasn't
is
gonna.
not to the horde of the dead.
I didn't notice until we were already a few sentences further on, and I was like, well, it'll be funny. It'll be funny.
I noticed it like right after I said it, the name. I was like, that doesn't feel familiar coming out of my mouth. Let's just move on.
So, Ritz, you pass out. Ritz, you haven't slept in so long. You can't remember the last time you slept. The sensation is foreign to you. It feels like you've gone your entire life without it. And so, in a moment of what everyone else experiences as relief as they enter unconsciousness, it is alien and almost disgusting to you. Like you're being ripped from your physical body. And then, as this feeling kind of washes over you, something cuts through it. You hear a really faint, gentle music somewhere far away, and humming from a voice that seems familiar, but not something you recognize. As you fall into not some strange, alien, quiet, empty sleep. Instead, you fall into a dream. As you do, you sort of blink in this realm of subconscious. And as you take hold of yourself there, you're standing in what seems to be a hall of mirrors. Above table, the kind of thing you'd find at a fair. Every direction, you can't tell if it's a pathway forward or if just another mirror.
I'll touch the mirror.
Reach out. Touch. Cold.
Can
Hold
I
your
push
hand.
harder?
Push. You push, and you can't tell if it's glass or air that warps around your hand and bends. And then you feel almost like a hand pushing back against you. Like you pushed the mirror in and it warped like jello almost, and then pushed back.
I want to misty step past it if I can. I'm feeling something.
You go to try and misty step, and it feels suddenly like you are crushed for a moment and then expanded back out on as Ritz reflections from every direction misty step past their mirror into another Ritz and stretch and squish and then are dropped back. Maybe you're in some other part of this maze of glass and reflection, or maybe you're exactly where you were before. When everything looks the same, you can't tell if you've taken a step forward or not.
Well, if there's no step forward, may as well go back. Starts just turning around.
Turn around. As you're turning around after you say that, you just hear a
But if the way back is blocked, then the only path we have is forward.
Good point.
I know, I made it. Then you hear a, shut up, you didn't make it, I made it. No, shut up, you didn't make it, I made it. No, I made it, no, I made it. No, I mean, it just echoes out onto eternity for a moment before just a, we made it. Silence.
I guess I should give myself credit. As he walks forward.
You walk forward, and you step past into another part. More mirrors, but it feels like you've taken a step. And then just as you're looking to try and figure which step won't be a mirror, one of your reflections doesn't turn with you. You notice it and kind of look back at it and just... It's strange, isn't it?
This experience?
Life. And then suddenly it's reflecting you again as another one out of another mirror. Just everything you do is just another step to what? Death, loss.
What do you think is the correct way forward then?
And then another reflection from behind you, just maybe the only way we can really make any change is to stop walking.
Maybe. But I think if we stopped walking, stop progressing, fuck that. Forward.
You say fuck that, and a bunch of reflections, not all of them weirdly enough, but a bunch of them just start being like, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. And then they just fade out slowly again. Then another one of the reflections. We walked for so long, so many. Feet broken, glass, on rock, on bone. We've been here before. We'll be here again.
Why do you think we keep coming back?
Because we keep walking.
Then I should stop?
All of a sudden, reflections of you in different tones now, not echoes of each other, different. I should stop, maybe I should stop. No, I shouldn't. Just like a smattering of indecision, like you've given every reflection of yourself the concept of we could stop.
Maybe for a moment. See, Meg just sits down. Crisscross.
You sit crisscross.
Looks out in the distance.
A bunch of the reflections sit, some don't. And then one of the ones that's sitting just turns their head to you and just... We've seen it before. This.
This space?
Another one of them just... No, this life.
What makes you say that? There's something I'm not remembering?
The reflection
right?
directly in front of you, just... There's so much we don't remember. But there is so much we see. Patterns that repeat over and over. The future is just the past, told again. One of the other reflections
just booms its hand up against the glass and then starts to just push, and you watch the glass stretch out around its fingers like cellophane almost. One of the long wand fingers pushing, and that stretched point starts to crack almost like the glass could break, and then kind of springs back, and it opens its mouth to speak, and then another reflection behind instead says, "It is returning through the dark. Something. You are surrounded on all sides by things that will change, and things that will repeat again." The echoes suddenly start from all sorts of different directions. Again, not again, no, not again, again, just out ad infinitum.
I don't want to repeat. I want to move. That's why I stopped. Something I wouldn't normally do.
One of the reflections just... You are surrounded by so much. A holy night, ashen black. Grand saviors turned to betrayer. Great traitors turned to hero. A king turned to a puppet. Puppets thinking they could be king.
Puppet.
Puppets, just the echo out in all directions. Puppets on, until one reflection looks at you, just puppets on string. String. All of you everywhere, tangled in strings, all of us. We, puppets. They, puppets. A master somewhere we cannot see. The shadow puppet does not see the sun. The dangling puppet sees not the puppeteer.
Gets up. Pulls out a dagger. Will not be a puppet.
Just a bunch of them start saying, "Puppet, puppet, puppet," and one reflection of yours, out of the corner of your eye, dark clothing, yellow skin, seems like it leans in, you don't turn towards it. Voice that speaks isn't yours. It's an old voice you haven't heard in so long. One you miss. It just says, "Got your strings, darling."
I'll let my body naturally cut its strings, so to speak.
You drag the dagger sort of across over you, and nothing happens. And then almost like your hand is moving on its own, it starts to reach out. Then you realize it's not your hand on its own that's reaching out. It is your hand that's reaching out. It's a reflection's hand that's reaching out, or it's yours. Maybe you're the reflection. Maybe you've only ever been a reflection all this time. And as the dagger taps the mirror just above one of your reflections, it drags across, letting out a sharp as it cuts into the glass above. And you see almost these invisible strings appearing as they are cut one after another, stops. And as it does, the reflection that has now cut itself loose turns to you and leans in and just... One puppet free does not a rebellion make, but it is a step. Listen. And then everything goes dark. As everything goes dark, in little spots around the city. Bella, you, sitting on the couch, suddenly feel lightheaded. Tumble forward onto the cushions. Walking back to the house, Selik and Runava, both of you suddenly stumble into each other, tumbling kind of towards the ground to your knees, as Rook above you just, wow, hey, whoa, hey! Catching both of you and making sure you don't collapse immediately to the tile. Zervi popping out of your hood, Runava, just, Vane, you on the roof, you just taking in everything, analyzing every statue, precipice, everything laid out in front of you. It's so much humanity that you don't understand. It's going to your head. You feel lightheaded. You feel lightheaded. And then the ground is reaching up to meet you. Bella, the last thing you hear before you fall asleep is a thud that you hope isn't Vane. As every member of the squad falls asleep somewhere in the city of Cloudbreach. That's where we're going to end our session.
I got a broken neck. Let's go.
Oh my lord.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right.
Damn it,
Damn,
Ritz.
Ritz
Hell yeah.
crazy.
That shit go nuts.
I guess I found my answer.
Oh, wait, shit. Sorry, Kay was breathing. It was getting picked up by the mic, but I didn't want to interrupt. So, do you want to repeat what you just said, Kay? Because you were definitely muted for.
Sure. I was just gonna say, it's Pulse. You just need to start doing more shit because I'm realizing that there's all these other side plots that are happening that we engage in, but when Ritz does some shit, I feel like it's advancing the greater plot forward.
I think I just died.
Oh, that's not enough fall damage to die.
I just
Your guys' roof is like
Definitely.
30 feet up. That's 3d6.
The wolf that's waiting for you at the bottom, though.
Our pet wolf that we got.
That's 3d6 and I only rolled 5. You're fine.
Our pet wolf that loves squid.
Oh no.
Takoyaki.
Taco.
Taco.
No.
Yeah,
Zervi at the bottom.
Zervi's with Runava. Zervi taking care of Runava looks up and half a fucking mile away sees Vane and is like,
Bye, Mom.
Looks to Rook like she'll be fine.
5-second rule.
Rook, you got this. You got them right. Rook, just, I don't understand what you're saying. You're just going, ah. So, anyways, thank you all so much for watching and listening. We're still recording. That was a great time. I'm so excited for what happens next.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Woo! This is.
I can't believe I called my shot. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that was
That's
hilarious. You said that earlier, and I was like,
We're back.
Unfortunate for you.
"Woo!
We're back.
to recording! Yay!" For them, it's been a week. For us, it's been so long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Farewell, everyone. Come check us out next week, and feel free to check out links in the description to support us, so Marcy can keep eating. Say hi, Marcy.
I thought you had a real mustache, Pulse.
Show us one of your. Show us a picture of your cat, Marcy.
Put it on screen and then put
There
it
you
on
go.
my face.
There
Hi,
you go.
Loki.
It's me, Loki. How you doing?
Oh my god.